Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Freaky Friday race. Um, it's gonna be an interesting one. I really like today's setting, so I hope you guys will too. On commentary today, I've got Dreads and Cats, Mad Monk Adam, and August 40th should be here soon.
Hello.
Hello, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. So, you like those settings? I hope them to cause mayhem like every week.
Personally, with open rainbow, but all trials on, I'm hoping for some horrible placement like they need the song off of OOT or they need the Burning Cat song, so they have to get the medallions in.
To be honest, I haven't seen those Ganon trials in quite a while, so that would be an interesting one.
And it looks like we're 30 seconds out.
Get the hype in, guys. The settings are open bridge, all trails, and scrub sanity this week.
And
we
we're a
are.
go.
Hmm.
So, tunic color, who do you think wins?
Quite unsure. Mimosa.
I
the
like
blue.
Gatos, but that's because I play in the black tunic myself.
And Mido has some change for us so far. And that's a slingshot.
Slingshot in Mido's house. Interesting. And a free shield.
Wow.
A
Never
Deku
buy
shield
a
at that.
shield.
Hey.
Hello there.
Hello, August. How are you?
I'm alright, surviving.
Well,
What?
have you missed anything? Well, did you catch
Yeah, fill
Milo's
me
house
in.
at the slingshot? And the sword chest has a free Deku shield, so all of Deku Tree is already unlocked.
Curious. And right, open bridge, scrub sanity, standard settings.
Open bridge, all trials, scrub sanity, and it is balanced hints.
Right, cool. Alrighty, so it looks like who's that? Mr. Martin going South Hyrule already?
Oh
Yeah, it's Mario headed South Hyrule for the open grotto.
Mario, that's right, not Martin. The other half of the MM co-op team.
Yeah. Kokiri Forest Way, the hero.
Yeah, let's hope it's not that slingshot just for Target of the Woods.
Well, it's either going to be in the Lost Woods or it's going to be in the Deku Tree there. Not too many other places.
The balanced hint distribution is 40 unique hints, no duplicate. Well, it's not Target in the Woods.
Yeah. Oh, and then early lake check.
That's
Let's
nice.
get some hints here.
With balanced hints, the 40 unique hints, the back of the lake hints actually have a lot more value.
Yeah, that was.
Now we got 40
hint.
skulls are dead. And I'm not sure if that was child or adult. Sacred Forest Meadow is Requiem. Okay, it was Minuet is Requiem.
Yeah, those runners can usually read so much faster than me. And Mario didn't check the back of the leggings. Oh,
No, there's a hook shot in Deku Tree.
Well, that is probably our Kokiri Force Way of the Hero.
But that isn't sling locked. That's nothing locked. That's a Sphere Zero.
Oh, you're right. Shut me up.
The only thing sling locked in Deku Tree is Go. Logically.
Shop Sanity's not on, right?
no.
Okay, good. I thought there was if the Deku shop was locked somehow. But yeah, you're right. All right, let's see what's in from Queen Goma there.
And a fool, our first one. I would love to see those runners frozen.
So it looks like Datso is skipping out on the south of Hyrule Field. Often go from forest to the market.
It could be making an early adult play.
First of all, we got
Awesome.
4 hints here.
Shadow Temple Way the Hero. Bolero's on OOT. We got wallets at Lon Lon Ranch and in Deku Tree.
Yeah,
Here's a
get
question,
those
is-
wallets.
Or was it?
Is sorry.
Go ahead.
Is there a certain scrub in Death Mountain Crater that is turned off?
No,
Child
they did not turn
only
off
one?
Horrible Scrub.
Ah, okay. So
Horrible
That
Scrub is on.
I'd like to call him Fun Scrub in these settings. So get your
only
bets.
fun if you're in the commentator booth here.
Right.
Oh yeah. That's why I'm sitting here. I'm not racing, obviously.
Okay, somewhere in Goron City's Naruto's letter. Maze left. So Maze left is Ruto's letter. That would be the hammer or silver locked chest. Right? Hello?
Hello. We can hear you.
Yep, I can hear you.
Ah, Vanilla.
Okay, did nobody
ZR.
catch my question then?
No.
What
I
was the
asked
question?
if I said Goron's maze left holds the Ruto's letter, so that's the hammer or silver locked chest. Correct?
Oh, yes, that is
yeah.
correct. I missed the question mark part of that.
Yeah, me too.
Chat got me.
And we got an early adult here
Yeah,
with Darso.
called it. Datso going adult, while Mr. Mario's sticking around going the 3-song route.
Not a bad play. Honestly, both have their ups and downs. It just depends on where stuff is.
Yeah, go faster so I can write that down.
Only thing I caught was Shadow Temple is Vanilla Shadow Medallion and its Way of the Hero.
I caught Dodongo was, I think, the light medallion. I'm not quite sure.
Meanwhile, we got Gavroni and Emo Soda a couple screens apart. Unfortunately, Emo Soda missing the one cycle. Mr.
Oof.
Mario fetching nothing from the chicken.
That was the wallet on chicken, so we know both wallets already.
Yeah. So that wallets could come in handy.
And that was Zora Sapphire on Deku.
And Minuet on the ranch.
All right, Restream has the medallions updated. Looks like we have Dodongo's Cavern, Jabu Jabu, Forest, Fire, and I meant Spirit. I'm an idiot. Sorry. I can't read.
Well, at least you're trying. So Minuet in Lon Lon Ranch. 2 more places to check down here in this hole. And the back of the silo.
Lovely, lovely scrubs. At least they're cheap.
Dotso checked Slingshot in the woods. It was a heart.
Oh,
So at
Mario
this point,
didn't got
it
his
looks
great
like it's
shield.
going. Oh, light arrows.
Hello.
Those are the ranch scrubs, aren't they?
Yes.
Yes, sir. And that is Epona's song for Dotso in the windmill there. And I'm not sure, but Emo Soda has 20 Bomachu. He's checking the ball to Oh
Wow.
Destiny.
That was something with GTG. Wasn't able to read it. A bit blurry on my screen.
Irons in GTG.
So the sometimes hints in GTG are either the toilet or the final prize in the maze.
And
Oh,
straight
look.
There's
ones.
a-
Yes. Wow, windmill strength. That's nice.
Oh, so Dotso's probably going to stick around as an adult a while longer. Jump into Dodongo's cavern would be my guess. Finds a bow from Anju there.
Ooh.
That's nice.
Shoutouts to Millie.
That's
I feel sorry.
And that is Prelude Light from Saria.
Emo Soda going for the shield by.
Big Goron is dead. You had Vanilla Zelda's Lullaby. That's nice. Pierre is dead. Wasteland dead.
Nice. One tiny check in Wasteland. Always a useful hint.
And it looks like Emo Soda gonna join Dotso there 7 years in the future. While on the bottom of the screen, those guys are sticking around Child, Gavroni in Gerudo Valley. Let's see if this pays off for them.
And
Not too many
slingshot
runners
spreads.
are gonna be doing this here.
Right. Gerudo Valley tends to get orphans nowadays when for a while there the meta was to rush.
Yeah, I still like to do those checks pretty early.
I do too as well, to be fair.
So Mario continuing through the Lost Woods before jumping in the Deku Tree, rewarded with 20 whole sticks.
And good old Grandpa Dampe with a bit of change and a bit of love. Oh, Imusoda making the move for Ganon's castle here early.
Yeah, not a whole lot available to him, especially given that the trials are required. He can only get the 2 chests in the ice trial and the 1 in the forest,
And
as
4
well as the
scrubs.
4 scrubs. Well, can we see what's in the lake? I did not see that, as Gavroni's gonna talk to the Scarecrow.
These runners can see this stuff so well, and when I play, I'm like, what the hell is... Hey, a key. And water trial, that's nice.
Oh, that's right. Soda can also get this check here in the Shadow Trial.
Oh yeah, early hookshot. But it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, just pizza. Meanwhile, Gavroni's got a sardine to throw on it. It's just $5.
Yeah, and I bet those fishermen will sell that fish for 20 rippers.
Emo Soda not really getting a lot of payoff from doing the trials he can.
But not yet. Alright, nothing in the forest trial chest. Now down to the scrubs.
He got
Uh-oh,
1
he's
key
only
and a
has-
bunch of junk.
But he only has 15 rupees. Oh, but he's got bomb shoes too, so he can do spirit trial.
Yeah, and the hookshot. Oh, those early Ganon trials. I'm not used to them.
Yeah, you and me both. Meanwhile, Datso is entering the Dango's cavern.
Yeah, burning his feet here, but let's see if it's worth it. I mean, for doing that, Dodongo should at least offer him a new pair of shoes. And Ganon's castle is not paying off so far.
No, it really hasn't. Cackway the hero.
Luckily for Datso, up to over 40 rupees now, so he can spend all that on the scrub.
Yeah, the bow could be the Cackway of the hero, obviously. We'll see.
True. Or actually, it could just be the strength because we need all 3 to do light.
Wait, Imasoda checked the scrubs. Was there anything on it?
It was all junk.
Nice.
So far, Ganon's trials are junk.
Yeah, we all know Ganon's castle is a giant junkyard, so...
Usually, when you have open rainbow ridge, you'll find at least something in Ganon's castle, but not today, apparently.
At least not early.
Fair, they don't really have much available there yet.
Yeah, hiding here at Ganon's castle foolish would be a nice late game hint.
I think a Ganon's castle foolish hint would just be mean at this point. If it's really late, it's super mean.
I like to be mean.
So we got Gavroni now venturing into the castle. Emo Soda back a child. Nothing so far into Dong's Kevin for Datso.
Bit of love for Richard. Little kiss on the
That-
cheek.
It doesn't seem like Dotso's found anything here in Dodongo's Cavern yet.
Yeah, everyone else is basically catching up with each other at the moment. Except also. It may be a good choice to rise that pillar.
Well, while Dotso's the only one doing something new, how about some prediction?
I predict Bolero of Fire will be required for the item in the crater. Either that or the scrub in the crater is going to be something.
Let's be mean here. I'd say Hammer is hiding behind a light trail. So we need to get all 3 strengths. And 1 strength is hiding at a random scrub that may be our best friend in the Death Mountain crate.
I made my prediction. I believe Light Arrow cutscene will have something, and the song on Burning Cack will be required to get into Shadow Temple because it's Way of the Hero. So it ends up being all medallions anyway.
Yeah, do we see another word tour here this week?
So back in the lobby. Unfortunately, he has not found the bomb shoes that other folks have here. You know, there was a 10-pack in the back of the silo. So
I thought the back of
unfortunately for
Silo was
Datso,
the
that's
20
it.
pack.
No, that was a 10-pack. I'm not sure where Emo Soda got that 20. It was either in Deku Tree or maybe the Lost Woods. Gavroni also has it.
Yeah, maybe it's in
Yeah, it was
GC.
probably Deku Tree then.
No, it was Deku. Chat confirmed.
Yeah, and chat backing us up, it's in Deku Tree. Datso picking up his first skull of the seed. 22 minutes in.
And I think the scrubs in here are in logic because of the wallets that are available to them.
Yeah, because they could just buy the Goron tunic. Hey, Mini Goron had the fire arrow.
Woohoo.
Not quite valuable enough without the magic that would open, I think, that extra check in the Shadow Trial. But Datso is gonna venture into Medigoron, get the hint in here.
Yeah, it's a push junk. Mario having problems there to enter the tunnel, seems like, or is his stream just... Oh yeah, it was his stream. That's weirdly glitching out here.
Hey, bomb
And
bag
bomb
for Gavaroni.
bag. That's bomb locks bombs though.
Yep.
Lovely. So, that couldn't be our way of the hero here in CAC.
No, but Gavaroni doesn't care too much. That unlocks all of Dodongo's cavern for him, and just a whole bunch of the seed here.
Oh,
Meanwhile, Datso in the meadow getting Requiem of Spirit.
Always nice to have.
and Gavaroni going for the swag strats here.
And
Oh,
Emo Soda picking up his light arrows, I think.
Nice.
And Gavaroni picking up his strength.
Ooh, that's curious. We got Saria Song on Datso here in the desert.
Well, that's Skull Kid.
Yeah. And Skull Mask. And Ice Cavern has Nocturne.
Ice Cavern has Nocturne.
Yes. That was the hint on the Desert Colossus.
Right. So, since Shadow's way the hero, do you rush Ice?
Chat, do we rush Ice?
Right, they still have to get Ruto's letter from left side Goron Maze, so they need another strength or a hammer.
Yeah, and you know what I said where the hammer is? Just joking. I mean, if it would be on Light Trial, that would be incredibly mean. Oh wait, Dotso doesn't have ZL.
Yeah, I don't think he's done any of the child stuff. He literally rushed adult after grabbing his weird egg.
Ah, so he wasn't able to check the ferry in the desert.
Nope. Datso's route has kind of well, we'll see if it works out for him in the end, but it's just kind of he'll have to go back to certain spots that other folks won't.
I will admit, I'm not very familiar with Freaky Friday routing, so. Actually, I'm just not familiar with Open Ganon routing.
Yeah, you can't really route one Freaky Friday like another one.
Yeah, basically, whenever they go at into GC, it's a gamble. And looks like everyone's doing his fairly early GC here with nothing in it. And Gavaroni going for DC with his choose. He could finish it.
Gavaroni has the bomb bag, right? He got it from
Oh yeah,
Reed Dead.
but basically it's out of logic to finish it right now.
Fair. Still, it's a bunch of free checks, so I don't see him skipping it.
I mean, do our runners care about logic? What does
I don't think I've
logic
ever
even
seen a
mean?
runner that. I don't think I've ever seen a runner that actually cares about logic enough to follow it completely.
Well, they'll care somewhat, just to try to piece certain things together. If you can piece together that a location is locked to you, and you're just looking for one or two items, it might not be the best strat to be in that out of logic location. But the further we go, that can be harder and harder to deduce.
I like
That's fair.
Mauro's comment there. Basically, all dungeons are side dungeons in these settings.
Actually, that is very true.
And that's a back to child. Maybe finally grabbing a few progression items like his hookshot and his light arrows.
And we had the Ocarina minigame by Emo.
Meanwhile, Gavroni finished up with Adult Cac, is entered the Dongo's Cavern. Let's see, once he gets a little further in here, what Datso might have missed out early on.
Dasso finally went back child.
And now we have it confirmed. You don't listening to me. I just said that.
Sorry.
Seems like last week doesn't even. Yeah, it melted my brain and yours as well. What was I talking about? Never mind.
Words are hard.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on. Oh my
It's 1:30 here, so.
It looks like we've got Emo Soda giving us some new info here in Goron City.
I think I need to refresh Emo for me. He's just repeating the same action over and over again, like time.
Got a pizza.
Give me 1 second.
And let's see if Mario is checking the ferry. Oh, seems like he just remembered. But interesting. It's quite open what they can do, but everyone is catching up each other's tracks right now.
Yeah, just about. Gavroni gonna pull ahead just a little bit, if you ask me.
Very spreading love. And I have deja vu
There's,
moment at Mario's side.
Emo just picked up Furor's Wind in the crater wall, not crater wall, the wall of Death Mountain Trail.
Yep, that would be Juke's wall inside Bonnaroo's chest. Bonnaroo, the winner of Season 3, hashtag spoilers.
I think you're supposed to say spoilers before you say it, but I'm not positive.
Mario,
and-
the first one in Forest Temple.
Oh, hey, that's right. We can full clear this puppy.
No, he has no bow.
Oh, he
Well-
didn't do the land. Hey,
He can't,
Lens
but we
in
can.
Tadongo's Cavern.
Oh, meanwhile, we got Emo Soda doing everyone's favorite check. Everyone, especially one Kuipers don't care. And you know what that means. Get your butts in Discord just for a second. And you can ping Kuiper, send him a direct message. You need to tell him to check out Emo Soda's stream right this second. Or you could go ahead and clip what Emo Soda's doing at this moment and send it to Kuiper. You can tell him August 40th sent you.
Will Angie be a good girl today?
Well, she already gave us Bo.
She can give us more.
I do have a question for you, August. You always send people to Kuiper when you see chickens. How has he not tried to murder you yet?
Because I didn't really start this up until after Speed Gaming Live. So if after Speed Gaming Live 2's event, I mysteriously disappear, maybe someone here should inform the FBI about Kuiper.
I just asked because I know how much he hates chickens.
I also don't know how many people listen to me.
I
Fair.
love chickens if they sit in buttermilk overnight. Get fried off.
Oh, you Europeans. Meanwhile, Gavaroni has taken down the King Dino. I don't think he checked some of the scrubs on the bottom right-hand side. Maybe he did and I missed it.
Not
Mario,
sure.
please go to Kaka and get your bow.
So it looks like the only thing Gavaroni got out of Dodongo's Cavern that Dotso didn't was the land.
I mean, he also got a light medallion.
That's basically the most useless thing in this game at the moment because you don't need light medallion for anything.
I mean, it's a knight's badge or something.
Oh,
Fair.
just another slingshot from Anju. Emo shooting her in the face. Thankfully, we're here on ZSR where that kind of behavior is not only accepted but encouraged.
Imagine. Oh, you're that little guy I gave the slingshot 7 years ago, and you shoot my eye out. Here, have a bow.
Meanwhile, Mr. Mario in the crater making it rain. That is quite a powerful song given the Scrub Sanity setting being turned on.
Oh, yeah.
That and we know Kokiri is Way of the Hero, and it probably isn't for that slingshot considering Deku was a stone and Bolero is on OOT.
Well, it can't be for that slingshot given that Anju had one.
That's true. That's 2 Sphere Zeros. So yeah, it has to be the Storm Strata then.
Meanwhile, we have Emo Soda showing us the Royal Tomb. I'm fairly certain he's gonna show off that flame storage technique.
Ah, I love that trick.
I
So
actually
simple,
practiced
but
it for
so
quite a
good.
while. Was that a Forest Foolish hint?
I missed any hint. I also missed the song that Emo Soda grabbed because, for whatever reason, I cannot get my internet to behave.
I don't think it's our internet, to be fair, because his is really pixely and keeps time warping on me.
Oh, okay, good. It's not just me.
Yeah, I think it's the bitrate on his side.
Okay, so Grotto in the Crater had Forest Foolish, and Serenade is from the Composer Grave.
Emo Soda grabbing a second strength upgrade, his first, up there on the summit of Death Mountain Trail. So he's going to go into Kakariko Village and get his silver gauntlets. And then I wouldn't be too shocked if he doesn't make a beeline back up to Goron City to grab that Rio's letter.
Right. So that was on top of the Dongos, or on from the crater from the Death Mountain.
That was from the Summit Fairy Fountain.
Okay.
And Mario's buying a tunic.
So actually, that strength 2 is still out of logic.
No, up on the windmill, that is in logic.
Oh,
yeah, but
no,
the second.
I meant
Explosives.
the fairy
That's right.
isn't in logic.
Yeah, that's right. Well, logic's some logic. Mr. Mario wants to get these medallions out as quickly as possible.
Man, seeing that waterfall and people skipping it still triggers me from last week with the magic there.
Looks like Mario's going to check these Goron City. Anybody else just lose emo?
Yeah.
Yup.
And he's back.
Checking some hints.
Nope, I got emo back.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're missing what's here in the Goron City from the Scrubs.
I have
Yes.
it, and so far nothing.
Yeah, I saw nothing new on his private tracker. If we have
for the-
any tech issues, we're sorry. We're working.
I was just saying, for the record, Emo apparently had gone offline for a moment, and that was why we lost him.
All right.
Right now, Emo is showing us some explosive
That's a
checks down here
fool!
in the south of Hyrule. As Datso is going around the lake showing off some hints.
That was hilarious. Mr. Mario opened the chest, got a piece of heart, and the hint says, "Piece of heart in Goron."
Yeah, I love when that hint just tells me what's in the chest next to it.
Ooh, fire has a bomb bag. One of those back of lake hints.
So if that's early fire, that could be our first bomb bag in logic from the hookshot and Deku Tree.
So that's
Speaking
Din's
of,
at the
Deku
Storm's
Way of the
Grotto.
Hero.
That is our way of the hero, yeah.
Is that all 5 of our way of the heroes? We have Kak, Shadow Temple, Kokiri Forest, Deku Tree. And chat yelling about Dens. Where's Dens?
Din's
don't
was in
know,
the
I
Storm's
lost two.
Grotto in forest.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Ooh, very nice.
Do me a favor, update me on the way of the hero. Seems like I missed one. If we have more.
I heard 4.
Yeah, I think we're just at 4 for the moment.
Oh, according to chat, balanced hit distribution only has 4 way of the hero.
Well, there you go. That makes sense. Then.
Oh, it's a variable amount.
I think if I have it in my try, it's 3.5, so it could be 3 or 4.
Fair enough.
And that is also full.
And there's
sweet ice.
and there's Gaffaroni picking up his den.
Yeah, now we're missing out on magic to check our shadow way of the hero. Making it not a side dungeon.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch open to them. Unfortunately, at the moment, it's kind of bottom of the well in GTG is the densest location.
And Dotso is a fool.
Star, the bombs and Kak were bomb locked, so that can't be the way of the hero for Kakariko. So it's either Eponus or Strength, so for all the bow.
Well, they could also just be hammer locked.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Can't touch this.
I remember I played one seed where I forgot that I could open grottos with a hammer for some reason. And I searched around for an hour for my progression. Turns out it wasn't a grotto in the forest.
Whoopsie!
Yeah, was my favorite seed where Spirit was available and Way of the Hero and gave me 3 shields and heart pieces. Nice.
We've had a very dry first 45 minutes of the seed. Not
Yeah, the problem is everyone is missing out on something. I mean, Mario dipped into forest, but had no bow. Do we have a foolish forest, or why is nobody doing this?
I think given the location of Song of Storms, unfortunately, everything's kind of just spread out.
Yeah, we have a foolish forest hint in the Crater Grotto.
I wrote it down. I haven't looked at it. I just turned on my notes again, my digital notes, and I wrote it down.
Oh, I grabbed an actual notebook.
Yeah, my brain is just melting. It's too late and too warm here.
Let's see if Gavroni decides to dip into the Forest Temple. And he could full clear it if he wanted to.
But since here, Sarius. Or some of them have. Skull Kid is also available.
Yeah, I'm guessing Datsu might check that after he finishes the Deku Tree.
Not going to lie, I'm having a hard time keeping up with this balanced hint distribution and catching all the hints. With no duplicates, it makes it a bit harder.
That's what chat's for.
Yeah, we're all in this together. Help us out, chat, if we need something. Thank you. And on that, since we are about 50 minutes in, make sure to follow our unsung heroes, the trackers, and our lovely restreamers.
Do it now.
Song of Time on Burning Cat, according to chat. And our expert note taker, Star.
Oh, Song of Time is on Burning Cack.
Apparently, we've seen or have seen hints for every other song.
Wow, Dal's stream was glitching out for me for a second, so I saw him froze for about 15 times. Ah.
OOT is
Mario.
hilarious.
Mr. Mario going for some fancy bomb chew strats to open up the eyes in Dodongo's cavern.
Fancy chew strats do look really nice.
I actually didn't know that setup for that chew strat.
Unfortunately, Mario has flummoxed up and having a bit of trouble with the far eye. And he keeps getting that first one. He's wasting a bunch of chews. He going all the way up, or is he just going to the other side? He's sticking it out.
And Soda could take a dip into fire here.
Did anybody catch what was on top of the volcano there? Because I cannot see that.
Me neither.
No, not on Emo's laggy stream. Gavaroni is doing some bowling. And hey, there's Greg.
Hey, that's great.
Where? I missed it.
He's on Bomb Chew Bowling first check.
Man, seems I'm pretty behind with the streams then.
Maybe refresh.
And Gavaroni going back to the castle. Or no, this is
His
his first time going to the castle. I was thinking he was going to the fairy fountain, but nope. Meanwhile, Emo Soda is gonna pick up their silver gauntlets. Oh, no, sorry, I lied. They haven't gotten a cack yet either. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
When did you turn into Oz?
You mean the great and powerful? I've always been great and powerful. The one power I lack is power over the devs to add blue fire arrows into the randomizer.
Oh, that was actually Masoda's first strength upgrade since he didn't check CAC.
Yep, I lied.
Yeah, at the moment, everyone's still really close to each other.
Ooh, Emo avoided out there.
Gavroni checking the castle moat grotto. Gonna pick up a hint that a lot of other people probably won't find or go back for. What was that? Fortress Baron?
That's what it looks like to me. Yeah, Fortress Baron.
So that could save him a couple checks, a little bit of time. Of course, not as nice as like GTG Baron.
I don't believe I have ever seen a GTG Baron hit.
Oh, GTG is Baron.
No, GTG isn't Baron. Fortress is Baron. We were talking. We've never seen GTG.
Yeah, it would be too sad.
So can't really
Finally,
pick-
we see something new. Also with that dip into spirit.
Hey, new
and
chip.
almost going to the adult side. Fortunately, the muscle memory is strong in this one.
It's that autopilot you don't want to ever get stuck in.
Let's see if it pays off for Datso. This is a acquired dungeon, giving us the Shadow Medallion. On our other screens, everyone's kind of following in each other's footsteps. Emo Soda just entering Dodongo's cavern as Mr. Mario finishes it up. Gavroni jumping into Lalnon Ranch for the first time. All eyes on Datso. No pressure, Datso.
By the way, August, it's not required because open Rainbow Bridge.
Oh yeah, but oh yeah, there's nothing on ladder cutscene, is there?
Well, we don't know, but it's not required to get to Ganon's castle.
But actually, with those two strength upgrades, our ladder is free for the taken.
Yeah, we could do Letter and Ice Cavern to get Nocturne to do Way of the Hero.
So picking
you know
up.
what it means. Rush the goddamn ice caverns.
But that's what they're picking up the boss key here in the early part of Child Side Spirit. Getting a small key to climb up. Nope, but he finds some magic. That's nice.
Hey, magic. Now we can do Shadow. Because we needed magic to be able to use Thins.
Still have some problems with my streams here. So where was the magic actually? It's jumping
Child
back and
side
forth.
only second check.
Thank you.
So Datso now armed with magic, satisfied, gonna pick up the Master Sword again.
Yeah, we're only skipping those chews in back of Silo.
Yeah, still just, what is it, 1 or 2 runners who have the bomb bag?
Gavaroni's one of them.
So still no in-logic bomb bag.
And Mr. Mario approving. Songs are hard.
Actually, when I'm playing this is what throws me off the most. Playing songs with a stick and not buttons.
It looks like Datso is going to be going into the Forest Temple.
Time for Barren Forest.
Where was that hint?
Barren Forest was the Crater Grotto.
Oh, yikes. That's why.
So, as we know, Forest is foolish, but Forest is water medallion, if I'm right here. And
Yes.
if we have a song on Burning Cack, would that still include the foolish? And I don't think so.
No, the foolish hints cannot refer to the dungeon reward.
Yeah.
Only the items you find in the dungeon.
So maybe it's a good choice to do forest early.
Yeah, that is an interesting caveat. Only time will tell. But seeing as how everybody else is following in each other's footsteps, except Dato, who's in a foolish temple, I am going to get a little snack.
All right.
Let me check. Who has strength do? So the big question for me at the moment is, we have one runner, two runners with strength 2. Have they seen the hint for our letter?
No, we only have one runner.
Oh
with
yeah, we
strength,
only have one.
and that is Mario.
And we're still messing out on our 30 and 50 hint and Deku Theater 2. If it's
We also
turned
don't
on.
have a Frogs 2 hint.
Oh yeah, sorry, Frogs 2. We have standard, so Deku Theater 2 is turned off. I think.
Yeah, no Master Chief. And I think Dotso's the only one I have seen collect any skull.
Yeah, everyone is following each other's footsteps, but everyone has different information here. That's what
Right.
I really like about those Freaky Friday races.
Yeah. This hint distribution really leads to some interesting routing.
And Gavaroni is a fool. Yeah, Jake Cooper and Star aren't something there. We actually don't know if hovers are needed. Really depends on where our way of the hero in shadow is.
Fair. And there's Emo grabbing his silvers. So now we have 2 runners with silver gauntlets.
Yeah, I can only guess what Emo Zelda has in his inventory right now.
His stream actually cleaned up a lot for me in the last few minutes.
Yeah,
10
my
skulls was
comms
nothing.
page is just not nice to me today.
Mr. Mario just checked 10 skulls and it was nothing.
So this is one of Gavaroni's favorite checks. The spinning pot.
Trent spot. I take back what I said about Emo's stream cleaning up for me.
Did I miss Mr. Mario checking 10 skulls?
Yeah, it was a piece of heart.
Oh, and
Thank you.
Gavaroni is getting his strength too soon, as it looks like. Yeah, we're sorry for Imasoda's stream. Seems like it's not on our end. Maybe his internet is just glitching out.
It's like being on an acid trip without taking any acid.
Interesting comparison.
I had that told to me, if you want to be on an acid trip without taking any acid, go watch Emo Soda's stream. I had that told to me the other day.
man, I should. Oh, Mario's going for his letter.
Not a bad play. Opens up some more check.
Actually, I don't know if he's going for the letter. He's rolling into the cavern the 20th time for me. Now he's back on Death Mountain Trail. Now he's in the shop. My comms page is not nice. Maybe I just go make the move to be a bit behind and watch it on our own restream.
Gaffaroni's climbing up Death Mountain Trail to do worse scrub.
Yeah, this is something that some folks are just gonna say, all right, screw it. I'm never gonna check this. If it's something I'm gonna forfeit.
God, somebody's actually checking worse scrub. It's the tears. It's eye drops.
This is one of the checks that you could have played this a dozen or more times as a kid and never have known about that scrub.
Right.
Actually, the only scrubs I didn't knew about before watching a bunch of render races were the scrubs at Ganon's castle. I never found them as a child.
Sadly, Big Goron's already hinted dead, so.
Yeah, but what warping with eye drops?
Eye drop warp might still happen.
Okay, Mr. Mario, what are you doing with your letter? Do the only right thing. And buy a new coat and go to the land of the ice.
The land
Is
of
he
ice.
doing some ghost busting? No, he's getting some money. Dotso's doing some ghost busting. Emo Soda here in the river showing us some new stuff.
Hey, that's nice. And a scale to get into River as a child. Or just to, well, they have ZL, but now that they can get into River as child, they can actually get and hand in the letter as child without clipping. Through the waterfall.
Mario going for one of my favorite checks.
That hint on Emo's stream right there was adult shooting is.
And Tactite Grotto just gives us a bloopy.
I've seen a lot of bloopy. Ravage Village, a song of time. There's that one.
Gavaroni, nice flame storage there. But it's just some love. And Mario making the move for Gerudo Fortress.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna do some GTG.
I mean, Eponus can still be a way of the hero, so
Yeah.
Hack was so packed with progressive items. It's pretty unclear at the moment what a way of the hero they is there.
Sorry,
Yeah.
say that again?
I said Kak was so packed with progressive items that it's pretty unclear what could be a way of the hero here.
Yeah, yeah.
We lost Emo again.
Yeah, Air's in chat.
Oh wait, there he is. Mr. Mario peeking at that crate heart piece in Valley.
Oh, I won't spoil this to you since it seems like you're a bit behind. But we're onto something here. At Mr. Mario's stream. Maybe
Well,
in 10.
I just time warped into the future where he's going into Fortress.
Oh, and I time warp back.
Yeah, he is in the valley for me, checking the scrubs behind the tent.
Nope.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Gavroni's jumping in the well. Oh, Mario finds the hover boots.
That
Oh,
was what
okay.
I'm was talking about. Those nice hovers.
I'm having issues here then.
If
Give me 1 second. I'm going to refresh.
so, if our opponent was way off the hero, that could lead to those hovers, which could lead to deep shadow. And just to keep in mind, we don't actually need those medallions to finish this seed. So, deep shadow is basically a thing that is out of the way here. And the bottom of the well play from Gavroni. Mr. Mario with the early horseback archery. See what we have there. And Imasoda stream just goes black and white mode for me. That's interesting. I've never seen something like that before.
Okay, my columns page stopped freaking out. What I missed?
Ah, tech is a wonderful thing. Yeah, let's see if that refreshing of the streams just fixed it for all of us. Let's hope so.
Ooh, Mario doing horseback archery, not knowing that it's foolish. And oh my god, Gavroni just picked up strength 3 and well.
Oh dear.
That could be big.
Rush that light trial, baby.
So nothing going on the left side of the screen. Both those runners in foolish locations. But right side of the screen, that action's hot.
Yep. We got a hard required strength 3 and well. So hard required well.
Yeah, that could be big.
Hardwell, giggity giggity.
Oh my god.
All
I
right.
thought I was supposed to drive you crazy, not the other way around.
I'm seeing
Nah,
myself
you
in the
can't-
torture chamber here.
You can't drive someone crazy who's already crazy.
Remember last week?
Why does it cry, precious? The video images
Yes.
stole it from us.
Ooh, it's a banana.
Basement chat.
Ooh, boomerang.
It's a spooky banana.
I can't even.
That boomerang
Meanwhile,
was...
Mr. Mario is going into Gerudo Training Ground. Is that going to pay off like Gavroni's dip into the bottom of the well? Stay tuned here on ZSR.
You have a really good announcer's voice. Just wanted to say that.
Thank you, thank you.
We do know
That's-
irons are somewhere in GTG because that was hinted.
Yep. Meanwhile, Datsu has Phantom Ganon down.
And the
Did
foolish
Mario
forest
save
ends off
Skunta?
upon you.
Or did he just wasted a key?
No idea. Well, the side seems to be nothing but keys anyway. Yeah, 3 keys.
Alrighty, so what do we need to finish off the trials? I think it's just the Mirror Shield. Is that right?
Mirror shield, long
Hammer.
shot, and hammer.
We have a bottle.
Hammer. Why
You
do we
need
need a
hammer for fire trial.
Yeah, and that's it basically.
Yeah, so oh,
Wait.
water trial.
We're 2 items away from go
Oh,
mode,
hammer
basically.
for water trial. That's right.
My bad. I don't know what happened there.
Fire and Ice. Flame Game of
Oh,
Thrones.
hey, look, big toe bottle.
Yeah, I was thinking we do need a bottle, but we do have Rito's letter. But that's nice because it's a big Poe in a bottle. So we won't be doing any ghost busting.
Yeah, and we are 1 hour and 15 in, and like I just said, basically 2 items away from go mode.
3. Long shot, mirror.
Oh
and
yeah, long
hammer.
shot. Damn. Oh, you love to see my face there. Yeah, like I said, my brain is melting here. At least it's cooling down a bit. Oh, and Emo Soda in this spirit, but still no magic for him.
Yeah, so he's doing some locker room how it's intended to be done, except for as adult instead of child. And there, the iron.
Wow, I have a talent to look at the wrong screen today.
Stalfo's chest was iron boots in GTG. And Gavaroni about to pick up his magic as soon as he kills this Anubis.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what Gavaroni does with that magic. Because I don't think, did Gavaroni go into the castle?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, they all pipped. Go on.
Okay.
I mean,
Ganon's.
if Gavaroni would follow his hint and get his hobbit, and he's just a song away from basically clearing Shadow. Excuse me.
That's right. We know that there's something important in Shadow Temple, don't we?
Yes.
Shadow Way the hero.
My thought is, though, right now Gavroni can clear the...
Oh, there's the long shot.
Hello.
Long shot.
But Gavroni
Mario.
can clear the Force Trial and the Spirit Trial. And the Light Trial, right? Yeah, and Fire Trial, if you really wanted to. So that's like half of the castle you could clear out right now. Plus the 7 extra checks in the trial, and that's exactly what he's doing, as well as the Fairy Fountain out here.
So that is
It's-
both well and GTG hard required.
Actually, it's incredibly hard to say who's in the lead here.
I want to give it to my buddy Gavroni at this point. At least out of these four. We know there's a whole bunch of other people off stream racing too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm for Mario at the moment since he has both pair of boots, has his long shot, just missing out on that strength 3.
Gavaroni skipping Yeet Fairy.
Yeah, maybe he's doing it on the way out.
Maybe.
I mean, that's 4 checks here. And
doesn't
Ganon's
have-
castle is still a junkyard.
I thought someone found a small key in the ice trial, no?
Yeah. Water Trial had a key and Light Trial has.
Wow, look at those light trial checks. Just amazing.
Absolute junk.
Yeah, so Gavroni never went into the ice trial here.
Doesn't look like it. He's headed there now. Hey, so far, nothing in Spirit either. Adults. Oh, that's right. Gavroni did do this, but he scummed out of the castle.
Ah, that makes sense. That's why he knew exactly where to go. Meanwhile, Datto finding up on the volcano, nothing important. He's about to find the Forged Temple Baron hit. Oh. Unless I'm behind, I might be behind.
No, he just grabbed it.
Gabroni back in the light trial, gonna get this lullaby check. Is he gonna stick around and just clear the trial? Oh wait, no, would need a second key. Oh.
Speaking of second key.
Yeah, he's just gonna do it now. Makes sense to me.
Oh, and toilet has to be an eye.
Oh no.
So that makes Zelda's Lullaby hard required to finish because you need both keys to get back.
I'll be
He
right
also-
back. I have to leave you for a second. Excuse me.
Also, in order to do the toilet, you need the Song of Time off of Burning Kakariko Village.
Yep.
There are silver gauntlets for Datso as Gavroni takes out the light barrier.
By shooting the weird egg thing.
Soda's, I believe, already checked the ferries. Looks like backwalking to GTG.
Well, he doesn't have a long shot yet.
Yeah,
He does have Eponus though, so I'm not sure why.
yeah, but the guy who does have the long shot, as well as Iron Boots, they're back a child. Don't know what's going on here.
Oh, and we're about to see Yeet Fairy. Yeet. Oh, and Mr. Mario about to see Greg. Will he rescue Greg?
No, no one's rescuing Greg.
No, nobody will.
Datsu's gonna rescue Rudo's letter.
Double magic on Yeet Fairy.
I mean, that could come in handy later on as he's doing the trials, as he's doing other stuff.
All right, Dotso just picked up Ruto.
But no one has turned in Ruto's letter.
Might be what Mr. Mario's going to do now. After he checks these lake scrubs.
And I'm back. Did I miss something important?
Double magic on Yeet Fairy.
Oh, wow.
And
But
Dotso
that's-
is jumping into the fire temple here.
Yeah, not really much to do in fire at the moment.
No, but it is another medallion towards Song of Time on Burning.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
But he
well,
doesn't have hammer.
Yeah, the interesting thing to note is that there's a bomb bag in here. So if the first check here is a bomb bag, it'll settle some of the logic. But it's not,
It's
it's
a
just
key.
a key. So he's gonna keep
Yeah.
going. He's gonna see how deep the bomb bag is, I think.
And that's probably our first logical bomb back then.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. He's thinking.
It depends on how deep it is and if it's past this bomb locked door on here.
Yeah, 2 degrees of hearsay separation.
I don't
Emo-
understand that reference.
So it's because I'm thinking about what Dotso's thinking about. It's definitely not admissible in court.
Ah. So, bomb bag would not be the first logical bomb bag unless hammer is available because you need 2 keys to get up through the elevator room, and the other key or the boss key is here. Or hammer lock.
Yeah, it's possible the bomb bag's just on the first flare dancer there.
Well, then it wouldn't be first logical anyway because you could get the one from Reed Grotto instead.
And it is hammer locked, confirmed with that bundle of arrows.
So there's still a bomb bag somewhere around. And even so, they're also going for the horseback archery without knowing it is foolish.
Yeah, Gavroni, the only person to jump into the Song of Storms grotto outside of the castle moat.
And Mario, Mario, you don't have scale at the moment. Use your letter the other way.
Oh, Gavroni doing treasure chest game. Going left, right, left, right, left.
Left all the way.
I'm right so far.
It's super interesting in this race how everyone has different progressions at the moment, but they're still following each other's trails.
Yeah, that is weird.
Well, given enough time, hopefully they all end up at Ganondorf. So, hopefully they all, as many divergences they take, they wind up in the same location. 1 of 2 locations, either a dot done or a dot forfeit.
Yeah.
T-Riz actually got it right. It was left, right, 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 left.
Yeah, nothing too trolly so far, but we're still short some hammer, a logical bomb back, and a mirror shield. So this could be fun later on.
Yeah, it really depends on where those last 2 items are. We know one of them should be in Shadow since Shadow's way to heal.
Yep, at this point, we're looking. I don't think it could be anything, extra. right? We don't have Valkyrie's sword or the big Goron sword, Zora tunic, but we have a giant's wallet. We don't have the mirror shield, which is something we need. The hammer, ice arrows, and arrows of love, which don't unlock anything. So there's not a whole lot that could even be in Shadow Temple.
I mean, for the Zora tunic, pretty sure we have few tunic requirements, so that won't do much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also they have the giant's wallet, so that nerfs that. But meanwhile, we see Mr. Mario in Zora's River the first time with Song of Storms. Nothing from the scrubs. Anything from the frogs? Nope. $5.
Yeah, pretty much the only thing that could possibly be bait and shadow would be gold scale to do lab diving.
That would be hilarious.
Considering we have all the items we need to cheese it.
Oh yeah, I saw most of Shadow is bomb blocked. So. But we're also still missing the song we need, so meh.
No, child domain's not bomb locked. That scale there is completely illogic to get as a adult as Sphere Zero.
True that.
Yeah, and with the letter accessible with strength 2, that's also not bomb blocked.
So we have 2 players in the Gerudo area and 2 players in the river.
Yeah, Emo Soda's gonna pick up the long shot here. But in terms of density, Mr. Mario is in the densest location that we haven't seen. He can full clear Domain, Ice Cavern, Jabu, and the Fountain.
Yeah, that's actually huge.
Very check dense, actually.
I mean, at this moment in time, we've seen GTG minus the toilet. We've seen Bottom of the Well. Only thing that we haven't seen that they have access to are things like the Water Temple, Adult Lake Hylia.
And Mario, don't forget to turn your Poe in, so we have a second bottle full. Nice, nice ice cavern. There was some hint for Shadow. What was it?
I don't know. It was too
Chat.
fast.
Chat.
Shadow
Shadow
Horde's another
Horde's-
big bottle.
Wow.
Well, I mean, at least that's thematic, right? A ghost inside the Shadow Temple.
But basically it was junk.
Yeah, I've
Yep.
actually seen a couple of seats that had more than one big Poe bottle. It just gives you a bunch of rupees for the second one instead.
Okay, who saw the Gerudo foolish hint, since everyone is doing the horseback archery?
I want to
That was
say it was,
Gavaroni.
yeah.
That was the hint stone in outside the castle moat in the Song of Storms grotto. He was the only one to put off Hyrule Castle long enough to get Song of Storms on his way to get Zelda's letter.
Gavaroni also with the scale finally. Man, seeing those horseback archeries with this runner makes me sad.
So we almost have a high five down at the bottom of the screen between Mr. Mario and Gavaroni. The difference, Gavaroni has the gold gauntlets, double magic. and the light trial completed. Mr. Mario has the iron boots and the long shot at a GTG.
Oh, also that was Zora Tunic on diving minigame.
Ooh.
The Zoras gave you the Zora Tunic.
And $200 underneath the waterfall.
Yep.
Yeah,
But,
so
Mr. Mario
Water
does
Temple
not-
is... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
So Water Temple is still a bit locked for us with no logical bomb back, but maybe a dip into there could be something.
Yeah, no, I think they're gonna put that off just a bit longer. Mr. Mario not interested in Jabu Jabu. Gonna finish off Goron City here. And then I think he's probably gonna go into Ice Cavern.
Just put that together that GGG gave you both long shot and iron boots. So it basically says here's all of Water Temple.
Yeah. But like I said, still no logical bomb back.
Yeah, that's. I don't think the players care about that too much at this point.
They shouldn't.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Mario doesn't have boomerang or magic to set for Roar.
Oh yeah.
That's why he didn't go in to do Jabu. Gaffaroni probably will though, because he does have boomerang. And he's grabbing the fish, so that's most likely his play.
Yeah, for me, Gavaroni and Mario seem to be pretty close at the moment. Actually, did anyone set his Scarecrow song? Or do we have a free one in these settings?
I don't think anybody's actually set their Scarecrow song.
Yeah, I know at least 2, if not 3 players set it as child.
I don't think anybody has confirmed his adult though.
But Gavaroni with the big brain play, double magic, Baror's Wind. He's setting FW inside Lord Jabu Jabu.
Yeah, he's gonna do ice. He's gonna come back as adult, clear fountain, and ice cavern as adult.
And if you're curious how to do bomb shoe strats here in the valley, you can take notes on Emosoda's screen. He should be picking up his hover boots in a moment, though. Oh, but he does not like what he sees over that way.
No, Imasoda, what are you doing?
He's like, my people need me. I must go.
I mean, I would forget about that grotto, that Storm's grotto there.
He does have Song of Storms, right? Where was that?
Actually,
he does.
the Song of Storms was in Crater as Bolero check.
Yeah, so he definitely has that.
My
Curious,
question is,
though.
that Silver Rock there in the valley, that's a Scrubs grotto, is?
No, that is the Octorok Grotto. It's a puddle with a bunch of money and an Octorok in it.
I always get that one mixed up.
Well, I mean, it's useful to know about that it exists if you're doing the Grotto Shuffle on the one of the Dev branches. But
And
there
there
is the
we-
scarecrow.
That's one of those obscure grottos I know for no reason.
And Mr. Mario is gonna be catching up with Gavroni by jumping into the well.
Nemo just said a Scarecrow song.
Ah, that top of the tree skull.
Now that's one you don't see very often.
Yeah. And Mario with his bottom of the well play.
Emo
Could
also,
be pretty nice for him.
yeah, he'll get his golds and boomerang in here.
Mm. Yeah, that's correct. Soda waiting for the sun and probably doing adult fishing afterwards.
Yeah, I think he'll be clearing out Lake Hylia. Meanwhile, chat, you got a few moments before Gavroni jumps into Ice Cavern. What do you think's gonna be in there? You've been yelling at everybody to rush ice for a while now.
Well, we know Nocturne is there, so they can get to away the hero.
But surely there's something else in here, no?
Well, maybe.
And Mr. Mario is a fool again.
And Gaffaroni picks up the paperweight. Market Baron.
Uh-oh. We've seen everything in the market.
That is the worst place for the market foolish shit, considering.
What was on the bottom there?
I could not tell, but there's Hammer.
Hammer.
I was
Wow.
wondering where the hammer was.
That octave
Ice
boost.
heart piece.
And that means we're one item away from go mode. And with our Way of the Hero Shadow,
At the
Bum
moment.
bum bum.
do we want to get a bet in here where Mirror Shield is? Maybe.
Well, considering our hints, it has to be Shadow, or it has to be something in Shadow that leads to mirrors. But there's really not much left that could do that.
Yeah, nothing but a first logical bomb bag.
It can't be a first logical bomb bag at this point. Because
Really?
Yeah,
because
Ruto's was Goron City.
Ruto's was in Goron City Maze, and you got Scale on Spear Zero check, you could technically get that hammer before needing bomb. No, Mario getting a nice snipe with the stick on the dead hand there.
I mean, there are a lot of locations where Mirror Shield could be right now. Well, I like that idea.
And I think it has to be somewhere in the Shadow Temple. I'm gonna
Yeah, that's
say
my guess too. I'm
gonna
for
play the
spinning pot.
odds. I'm gonna play the odds, and I'm gonna say the falling spike room.
Watch it be on Bongo Bongo. Right there, chat.
I was just going to say, strengthen well, let me check. Yeah, there you go.
Jedi must be patient. Nothing in the first chest of the ice cavern as Datso picks up the hover boots. Just to answer a question in the chat, Gavaroni found the hammer on top of the iceberg.
So, way to hear Shadow. I mean, at this point, it has to be mirror because it's not can't be gold scale for lab dye.
No, we saw the lab. Nothing in there.
And we already have everything else that could lock something. Yeah, at this point, it has to be mirror shield because
Yeah.
there's nothing to unlock anything.
So basically, it's for Giovanni to Gavaroni, sorry, to make the right play here, finish up his eyes and check spirit.
You mean
Shadow.
Shadow?
Man,
Hey, don't worry. I still stand by my statement that Shadow and Spirit should have their names switched because Shadow Temple has to do with spirit and stuff, and Spirit Temple has all the light reflecting and stuff, so it should be called Shadow instead.
Answer a question in chat. One magic was from the Gold Gauntlets Fairy. The other was the second check in Child Spirit. Gavroni definitely in the driver's seat. Does need to go stop off GTG eventually.
yeah, and to find mirror in the first 2 or 3 checks in Shadow would be huge. But since we have hovers, I hope for deep.
We're
Shadow.
comms and we got chat with us. We always hope for horrible seeds when we're calming or watching. But when we're running, we want really good seeds.
Ooh, I fell into a trolley ring in shadow. I went down.
Wait. I just remembered something. We could have our... Could we? We could have our first logical bomb back in Shadow as a way of the hero.
No, not without our. Wait, no. Second strength
No,
in the well.
bomb bag wouldn't be way the hero at this point.
It could be.
It could.
Logic could do that to you.
The first 2 checks are not bomb blocked. And our
Well,
magic
yeah, we
also
got.
wasn't bomb blocked.
Well, yeah, but we got hammer to get bombs without anything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
That cat one.
Easily available. You just need to go into the well, get a strength. Get the strength in the windmill. Get Rudo's letter, turn it in, go to the fairy or the Zora's fountain, get the hammer, go back to Cac, go to the Redead Grotto. Meanwhile, Mr. Mario inside Ganon's castle with those gold gauntlets.
And
Also got the
Dotso
long
going
shot.
for water.
Also, 30 Skulls is dead.
I think we could have pieced that together at this point. And there is the hint outside of the Shadow Temple. Gavaroni jumping in here at 1 hour and 48 minutes.
Finally, skulls are dead.
Oh, and look at this. Dotso inside the Water Temple. Bum, bum, bum.
No, I think the reason Gavroni is still shaking hints is because he does not know where his long shot.
Wait, right, he doesn't have his long shot.
Yeah, he never went out towards GCG.
So remind me, why do we need long shot again?
All trials.
That's the shadow trial.
Let me think. I think it is Shadow. Let me check.
Yeah, it's Shadow Trial.
That's what chat is saying. I thought you could do that with the hover boots.
I honestly don't know. I'm just going to believe chat because they know more than I do.
Oh, that's right, and B Luigi saying the fire trial as well. So I think we can do that with the hook shot, but it's not in logic. And then also, of course, we have Dotso on the restreams, and Dotso knows just about every trick there is.
Yep, makes art. Thank you. Because I'm also not sure if if Longshot is 100% required for the Shadow Trial.
But Dotso, 3 checks down into Water Temple, 3 keys. That should tell him something about something. You have Roni leaving the shadow?
He does not have hovers.
Yeah, he's missing out on GTG.
Well, he looks like he's setting up for a reverse wasteland in that direction. The only question is, after clearing out GTG and getting iron boots and the long shot, is he gonna remember to peek his head outside into the valley? I don't know.
Vanilla water boss key.
Actually, I really, really like this seat right now.
It's very interesting.
I mean, we as comms know where everything is right now, basically. Except
Yeah.
the mirror shield.
But we know what
everyone
dungeon it's in.
Yeah, and all those checks, what the players are doing right now, everyone is scattered around looking for like one progression item another one already has.
And Mr. Mario attempting fire trial.
Yeah, oof, that was rough.
I forgot that there was a yeet rock here in fire trial.
Yes, sirree. Both the vanilla and the master quest.
You
It's
ever
been
played
so
that
long.
in Master Quest?
Next year, I promise, I am going to organize a month of May Master Quest races.
Oh,
Probably on
God.
Monday.
Monday, May, Master Quest. That actually sounds horrible.
I act.
Month long
Oh, I
Master
think.
Quest Mondays.
Do you need the long shot for that fire trial to complete? Is it that?
I think you do
That
for
might be.
logic. I don't think you do for Dotso and other skilled players.
Would hookshot even reach there?
I think it is. If it's
No.
not pixel precise, it's really close. But Emo Soda headed in the right direction. Gonna grab those gold gauntlets here.
Yeah, those long shot and Ganon trial things are just the small things we all not thinking about.
Well, it's because we turned off the trials in before season 1.
But where I wanted to go with those that fire trial in Master Quest, there's a silver rupee that was so hard to get for me. Couldn't wrap my head around how to get it until I finally tried to backflip collect it.
Yeah, I would never recommend anyone play Master Quest blind.
Okay, so getting confirmation from chat in fire trial that is too far for the hook shot, and long shot not required for shadow trial if you have fire arrows.
And looks like most folks have fire arrows.
And Gavaroni finally going for his GTG.
Right,
But
because you
again,
can in shadow trial you can light those torches with fire arrows to make platforms to get across on.
invisible platforms. But
Still
remember,
platforms.
here for Gavaroni, the important thing isn't what he does in GTG, but that he goes into Gerudo Valley and checks the Scrubs Grotto afterwards.
Right. Now we
Doesn't
know
have a whole lot
Stalfos is
left.
iron. Which will and long shot is the 4 eye.
Oh, that Duke of... that dirty little lizard there for Gavaroni.
Yeah, I do not like those lizards.
Well, they're not that bad. You just stab them.
Yeah, but their movement and stuff is a bit difficult to predict, if you ask me.
Quick spins are your friend.
Oh, just big stabby. Which we haven't seen so far.
And you know what that means, chat. Big Goron sword incoming. Ooh, Mr. Mario setting for his win here in the castle. That's a smart move.
Yeah. Mr. Mario, please. Please, rush ice.
He's on his way there. He's just cleaning up a few checks along the way. Actually, at this point, it will be pretty close between Mr. Mario and Gavroni by the time Mr. Mario clears out the ice cavern.
Yeah, basically. I think Gavaroni is a bit in the lead right now. Cleaning up GTG here.
It really depends on if he skips those hovers or not, if he is in the lead.
Now, one thing we know for certain that Datso digging out the water temple is in the wrong spot.
Ah, too sad.
That is true. Mr. Mario has cleared out a good chunk of the trials now.
And he has Ferrar's win set inside. I don't think Gavroni did that.
Long
Nope.
shot is the statue with the 4 eyes here in GTG.
And I think Gavaroni's Pharaohs is still in Jabu, isn't it?
Yes, but as of I think 3.0, there are 2 Ferrar's win
Yeah.
set points. So he's got one as
Yeah.
child, one as adult.
Yeah, I want to say that started with 3.0s for child and adult treated furrowers wind as
I have anything to say about it by Zooter 8.40. There will be an overworld point as well.
8.40.
I wasn't here for 3.0. But I'm here right now. It's a lot of fun.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, I wasn't able to play Seed myself this week, so a weekly dose of Zelda. I missed it.
B pointing out that if Mr. Mario remembers his hit and thinks about it, he could big brain straight to Nocturne and not check anything here and I.
Yes.
Yeah, that's interesting because he does have a piece of blue fire, as you can see already.
Look at that straight swim to the hammer.
Can't touch this.
There's Gavaroni picking up his long. He's gonna keep
Spirit key
clearing.
logic. We won't talk about that.
It's actually not that bad.
Yes, if you put on beatable only.
Actually, I got linked to a doc in the Discord, and it really helped me understand it.
Basically, if you can be stupid with keys, the game expects you to do that.
And by the way, since we never did, my beautiful people watching, happy 2-hour mark.
Oh Lord, this is actually a lot faster than a regular weekly.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Freaky Fridays can do that sometimes. I mean, especially when you got guys from the like top 32 on the restream as well. And then, of course, Emo Soda, who spends a bunch of time here in the commentator's booth just taking notes and getting all the dirty inside meta on his opponents.
Looks like Mario is going to rush Nocturne.
Yeah, you called it. He's pieced it together. He knows Shadow is way the hero. He's got all the pieces for it. So he knows it has to be the Mirror Shield.
Oh, that phrase.
I can't take credit for that. That was all chat.
Talking about chat, you all know we love you, so give our lovely trackers some love by following them and our lovely restreamer.
Don't forget the racers. Without them racing these races, we wouldn't have these races to watch being raced.
Yeah, sure. And there are a lot more racers than just those 4.
Yeah, but if you go through and try to follow all of them right now, you're gonna miss the end. Imagine if the bot was set up to do that, just like grab everybody's Twitch stream in the race.
Oh Lord.
Emo Soda with his freshly equipped golden gauntlets heading straight for the light trial. Datso, I believe, without much left, has got to go to the bottom of the well himself.
And Mario, songs are hard.
Ooh,
Off
good
he
news.
goes.
Gavroni has equipped the hammer. So that tells me he's thinking about the rocks outside in the valley.
Yeah, you just have to make sure he checks. Yeah, he's doing it. Come on, check that
Well,
grotto.
the thing is, will he just check hammer rocks, or will he also check the scrubs?
He's checking
pretty
the
efficient in
scrubs.
his checks.
Fair.
Yeah, I think at this point, given Mr. Mario is just now entering the Shadow Temple, which Gavaroni has already done the first 2 checks, it's going to be extremely close between these 2 guys.
Oh yeah.
One thing is that Pharaoh's win set point for Mr. Mario. As soon as he hits that mirror shield, he's warping straight there. You know, I'm pretty sure he's done the light trial, the fire trial, the water trial, maybe one more, maybe the forest trial.
Yes,
There are the hover boots
Mario
for
has already
Gavroni.
cleared. Mario has already cleared Forest.
And I think Gavaroni already had a dip into Shadow, didn't he?
Yep, he's
Yeah.
gonna be a little bit ahead of Mr. Mario at this point inside Shadow Temple. He has also done at least the light trial.
Yeah,
So I think he's behind a couple trials.
it just depends on in which order they do their checks and where Mirror Shield is.
Yes, sirree. Unfortunately, Shadow Temple is pretty linear.
It could just come down to right here who picks Gibdos over Spinning Blood.
Yeah, that would be something.
That would be funny.
And also checking all the different things. But no
Yeah.
dip into the well.
Dotso was kind of gambling, leaving checks here and
There's
there.
Mirror
He never
Shield in the spot
picked up
in
the
Spinning.
song.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're quiet. Go mode.
Well, this is gonna be interesting. Is Mr. Mario going left or is he gonna go right up here?
I actually called it. Who takes
Yeah.
Gibdo over Spinning Track?
And he's blowing the chew. He's going left. So this will save him a little bit of time. I think Mr. Mario is ahead though. I do. I think he's just got a little bit of an edge on Gavroni at this point.
Yeah, a little bit. That's so
Yeah.
close. Amazing.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
love
still
it.
very close. But I would give the edge just to Mr. Mario a little bit, just because he's already finished more trials.
There it is. Even without the Ferrer's win right here, Mr. Mario is in the lead. Don't go anywhere, folks. Stay tuned right here on ZSR. This Freaky Friday is on its way out of here.
Oh, too sad that it's been so short. But we still have our other runners to watch. Words are hard today. Damn, it's 3 a.m. over here. I need more coffee.
Unfortunately for Emo Soda and Datso, kind of putting off the bottom of the well a bit too long. There's Din's Fire just now for Emo Soda. He's not happy about that one.
Come on, chat. Give us a bit of a hype for the Ganon Trails. We don't see so often here on stream.
Yeah, as we see Mr. Mario having a bit of trouble trying to skip the ice block puzzle here. It's some of these times where it's like, all right, if I just done the puzzle the vanilla way at the start, I might not have wasted as much time by failing the skip now 3 or 4 times. So again, really close here at the bottom of the screen between Gavroni and Mr. Mario.
Sadly, Mario's stream is a bit in loop mode for me at the moment.
Emo Soda up here in Goron City, gonna pick up Ruto's letter. Datso closing in on those gold gauntlets. Mr. Mario finally getting out of the ice trial. I think 2 to go. Yep,
My next-
Shadow and Spirit.
My next question would be, if Datso finally gets his strength 3, where will he go? But first he is a fool. Sorry, I have
Yeah.
to do that. Bad habits.
And I think at this point, Datso has, he has Ruto's letter. So I think he turns that in, checks Light Trial, goes to Ice, and finishes this up.
I mean, I would love to do a like WWE announce a full scream right now, but yeah, I think my neighbors would kill me.
Oh, Dasso still doesn't have Dins.
Oh,
Ooh.
yikes! Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
again, it's because of the Song of Storms. He's kind of neglected a bunch of these checks.
Mm-hmm. Though he should have realized that Kokiri has to be Way of the Hero for Song of Storms Grotto.
Yeah, he has that hint.
It might not have pieced it together though.
Oh, to be fair, if I was playing, I wouldn't have pieced it together either.
Yeah, if you think it's easy there in chat or here in the commentators booth, I dare you to give it a try.
Yeah.
There is Shadow Trial done for Gavroni. Mr. Mario clearing out Spirit Trial, I think 1, maybe 2 trials ahead. I think Gavroni still has to do Fire. Emo Soda going into Jabu. I think gonna pull Gavroni, set for his Wind, and then rush into Ice Cavern. There is the barrier being dispelled for Mr. Mario. He's got to climb up the tower, and then gonna be finishing this off. Can Gavroni snipe him from behind?
Though,
Yeah, I doubt it.
phrasing.
All right. Are all the Gavroni fans in chat? You heard the doubt here from my co-commentators.
I was more worried about the phrasing there.
Wait, what?
Alright, Dino's down for Mario. I guess maybe there are Koopas in his case.
There's finally. Oh, sorry, the wrong chest. Still no strength 3 for Datso.
This chest here he's about to
Time.
check.
No, go bail.
And the
No,
Dry
he-
Bones down for
yeah.
Mario.
Oh.
Let's get Gavroni one more trial down.
Actually, I believe. Yeah.
Ooh, that iron knuckle hit. Be careful, Mario.
You
He
mean
might
Hammer
be a
Throw.
little bit higher. I mean, farther ahead than us.
Oh, sorry.
Super Mario Brothers is a game of mushrooms and starmen, which apparently were supposed to be LS and D. Of course, those fire flowers. So Mario might be pretty high. But those iron knuckles are down, that's for sure.
Should I get concerned about those facts you're dropping?
Those are 100% true facts.
Yeah, I meant the stream thing earlier.
I am a little lost, I will admit.
I have no idea what's going on. Oh my god.
Looks like this is Mario's to lose. We've got the dwarf incoming.
adults, don't misunderstand this. This is not your Jabu starter kit.
Yeah.
Looks like Emo's headed to ice. Gonna pick up his hammer.
Yeah, and at that point, he should deduce the same thing that Mario did and be able to rush straight to Nocturne. Gavroni dispelling the barrier as Mario was entering the door fight. No big Goron sword. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Down. Nice one cycle.
Oh, Emo also doesn't have hovers.
Oh no, that's right. Shoot. Anyway, Mario has the dwarf down. 2 hours,
On
14
to
minutes
Ganon.
in. Here's Ganon.
That's very iconic of you.
Can't take credit. Stole it from Z1R.
And at that point, a quick notice, also make sure to follow my fellow commentators if you want, since I'm not a Twitchy Twitch guy, I'm just sitting here to comment those shenanigans.
Oh. There's Sato finally grabbing Dins.
Yep. Oh, and Gavaroni getting whacked by the Iron Knuckle.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your eyes on Mr. Mario's stream. Here we go.
Reunited with his good pal, the Master Sword. One phase left. As Gavaroni climbing the final staircase a little bit too little too late.
And Gavaroni, the first one getting go mode here. But a bit too late with those gunning trails.
Here we go for Mr. Mario. Princess Zelda finally lending her hand for a brief moment. Imbuing the Master Sword with some magical essence. And with a slice and a dice, Mr. Mario is going to be serving us up some tasty bacon. There it is. Who's hungry? Get your GGs in chat. Mr. Mario finishing in first place with the time 2 hours, 16 minutes, and 5 seconds.
And GG's.
At the same time, Gavaroni entering the door fight. No doubt seeing the snipe, but
Yep.
in good place for second place here.
Really depends on if anybody else is in this at the moment. Is Mario going to come in for a?
Let's give him a moment to catch his breath, release some of that adrenaline. Unfortunately for Gavaroni, did not get the one cycle.
Yeah, hell not just saying it. Almost 50% underestimate. Give me another race here. No.
Ooh, Gav missing that one cycle.
Hello, GG's.
Hey, GG's.
Hey, GG Mario.
That was such a fast seed. Holy crap.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and it was a close finish there at the end. Gavroni actually found the mirror shield probably 60 seconds, maybe 2 minutes ahead of you. But
Wow.
at that point, because you had set for his wind and you had an extra 1 or 2 trials, you had him. He's just now entering the Ganon fight.
Wow, that is close. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you were the second one to achieve go mode here, so it was pretty close at that moment.
But take us through that seed. We saw a whole bunch of different routes and divergences. What was your thought process on how you routed that?
I I don't know if I could come up with a better route, to be honest. Maybe not doing some locations, the flub of not having a scale when trying to go to Zora's domain to hand in the letter. That was kind of meh. But the beginning was kind of standard, you know, 3-song, Deku, Go Adult, DC. But I was gonna go back Child, and I was gonna just check the Boulder of Destiny and then go back Child, but then I got that hint that Iron Boots are in GTG, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to Ice after I go back Child, so why don't I just go there? And that led me to Longshot, then I went Child, bottom of the well had golds, and just everything just fell into my lap, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this was a very jet seed.
Well, I mean, as Mario said, like he routed it very well. Like we saw other racers do Deku Tree earlier, grab those 20 pack of shoes. Datso went adult pretty early. He grabbed the strength upgrade, dipped into Dodongo's cavern, didn't turn up anything. But everything, as you said, it really kind of fell into place for you. To the point where you found the hammer there in the fountain, and then you said, "All right, well, fuck Ice Cavern. I'm just gonna grab Nocturne, and I know where my mirror shield is."
Yeah, I was really hoping that it wasn't Bomb Bag for some reason. But looking back on it, I don't think it could be Bomb Bag because Hammer wasn't bomb locked, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Correct.
It was strength 2 and scale locked, basically.
Yeah.
Let's just give a short GG for Gavaroni here, finishing second.
Hey,
Yeah.
GG to Gavaroni.
Just 3 minutes ahead or behind
So,
Mr. Mario.
I had the question: how did you feel about open Rainbow Bridge but completely empty Ganon's?
Oh, yeah. What else is new?
Weren't the fire arrows in there? They were somewhere.
Fire arrows were on Link the Goron.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And
There's Gavaroni getting second
GG's,
place.
man.
GG's.
Hey, GG Gavaroni.
Was the shitty scrub even enabled, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
Alright, just making sure. I was like, I was in Child Gore and I was like, I don't know if it's turned on. I didn't actually look at the settings, so I'm just gonna go do.
Yeah, all scrubs. It wasn't turned off. It was.
I didn't completely waste my time then. That's good.
Yeah, and you managed to grab strength while you were up there. So
Yeah, it might have been a while before I went back there if I didn't go up there as a child. Now that you mention it.
Yeah, but you were the first one in Go mode. Unfortunately, at that point, Mr. Mario had finished 1 or 2 trials more than you had, and he had set Furrow's Wind in there too. So it was really quick for him after the Mirror Shield.
Yeah, I think so I cleared light trial when I got golds. I don't think I could have cleared anymore. I think I needed hovers or hammer, and I didn't have either of them at the times.
that's right. Your go mode was also mirror shield, but you had not had hovers for.
Yeah, hovers were essentially my go mode. I knew Mirror Shield wasn't going to be in shadow.
Oh, so you went to GTG without Song of Storms?
No, I just did it last. I had storms. I did GTG, but I reversed though, so I did GTG before.
Oh.
The grotto, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, there's route divergences everywhere. Really, really cool how you guys were really close there at the end.
Yeah, basically those bombs in Cat split the seat a bit open, and everyone checked different things. But for both of you, it took both of you a while to do the ice cavern play.
Yep.
Yeah, without magic, it didn't really matter. It was kind of what I was doing, and then once I got magic and Child Spirit, I just went adult, got Rudos, and then turned it in.
Child Spirit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kinda crouched a few times, and I got the other magic on Ganon's Fairy, but
Wow.
I popped off when I got the one in Child Spirit. I was like, okay, people could actually miss this. And then
yeah,
I got the
yeah,
other
that's
one
never
like
gonna
immediately after. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you were Gavroni. You were definitely the first one to the magic and the bomb bag. But if you watch the restream back, Mr. Mario, everything just kind of fell into place for him. He did the standard 3-song route, and it just worked out. He was able to go mode the Ice Cavern and Shadow Temple.
oh wow, yeah, you got the. Did you do it all then? Or?
Oh yeah, I full cleared.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
'Cause you had to get long shot anyway, so.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. That was I totally forgot that was even in there.
So I wanted to know how y'all felt about today's settings.
Well, we've both been playing the co-ops, and they're actually kind of similar to the co-ops, except you have to beat the trials. Wasn't that different?
Yeah, I thought this could either go really good or really bad, and thankfully it was pretty good. Because you could just spend like an hour searching for your go mode item, but luckily this time Shadow was hinted way the hero, and basically it was the last thing that we did.
Yeah, it was Lights and Strength 3 were both like fairly early as well. Those are we used to do the like almost these settings exactly, just without the scrubs in the co-op weeklies, and it just became a glaring issue that Strength 3 and Lights have like no logic relating to them. They're just essentially in random places, half the seeds.
Yeah.
That's fair. Also, how did you like the hint distribution?
I could take it or leave it, honestly.
Yeah, I kind of felt the same way. I mean, the hints from this seed were actually pretty strong. Like, I don't, without the Rudo's letter hint, it would have been a long time before I got that.
Oh yeah.
One thing, Gav, that you saved some time on. You're the only one to find that Fortress Baron hint.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah,
When
that
I
was
found that, I was
interesting
like, let's go, dude.
Yeah, everybody else did horseback archery.
Yeah, I mean, everyone. So that grotto is like, and you'll basically never see it in season 3 because or season 3 settings. But if I have storms and bombs when I'm running past there, it's like 20 seconds for a hint. I do
Oh
other
wow,
hints
it
that
was there.
yeah. Like, you do the Medi-Goron hint if you have hammer. It's like the same time. So I decided to pick it up, and it paid off. I mean, it was a pretty good hint. So.
I love it. He just said storms and bombs, and Mario knew exactly what he was talking about.
Yeah, the only one I think.
But here on the Ream stream, we have Emo Soda going through the Ice Cavern, picking up Nocturnus Shadow. Datsu's going to be joining him shortly, but those guys just kind of put off the bottom of the well for a while. Emo Soda cleared out GTG, but he has got to go back to the valley through those hover boots.
Right, he peeked at the crate and waterfall, but didn't do the storm scroll.
Oh no.
Well, I suspect Emo Soda might be forfeiting this race, fellas.
Let's see. My notes say, "Oh, Scrub's bad. That was horrible, Scrub." Yeah, I meant to ask why he went up to check.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I thought about skipping it. I was already there. I needed to check the ferry still as well, and I didn't have Bolero. And then it let me waste time a day as well because I wanted to do Dampe digging and 10 skulls. And then you can just take the owl down there, so it worked out pretty well routing wise.
It actually worked out really well for you because of the strength.
Yeah, I brought that. Probably would have been one of my last locations if I didn't do it then, because I was never getting Bolero this. I would have eventually checked it once I got Hammer probably and went to clear out like because I still had Goron City scrubs available and DMC scrubs, DMC fairy. So I think that's kind of where I was gonna go after the Valley Storms Grotto if I didn't get hovers there. Into like fire probably.
Yeah, basically, you both route that seed so well.
Yeah, have we even had a third place finisher yet?
No.
No,
Doesn't look like it.
I close the race. Oh no, I didn't close.
Datsu still doing some checks around the overworld. No, finally heading for ice, it seems like.
Yeah, he
Datsu
doesn't
will
have
be
hammer
giving
yet,
info.
so he's not guaranteed in go mode.
Yeah,
Sure,
basically.
he has the Shadow Wave hero. He's just gonna get hammer on the way to ice.
Yeah, but he doesn't know the hammer's there yet, obviously. Makes
Yeah.
sense that he's checking overworld stuff.
That
I don't know,
forest
it is
and
Datsu.
water temple cost him so much time.
What did he do?
Water. Oh man.
Really?
Yeah, he almost full cleared it.
Old.
I mean, when you get Iron Boots and Longshot out of GTG, Morph
Yeah.
is calling you.
You start
He full
saying
cleared forest?
Yeah,
full
he did
cleared
forest
Oh,
because he
yeah.
never got the, and then he immediately got the forest foolish after he finished.
Oh, that must feel
Where
bad.
was it?
Uh,
River?
No,
Crater.
the
Oh, it was
forest
early.
foolish was Crater Grotto.
Yeah, because I got it when I was on my way to forest, and I was planning on beating forest, and then I was like, all right, I don't have to do this garbage dungeon.
Ugh.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I dipped forest for the first check and it was 10 chews, so worth?
Yeah, that's kinda
Oh yeah.
A little bit.
I was actually worried for a while that I was gonna have to buy choose, so I ran out, but I found a 5-pack somewhere that bailed me out.
I think I may have found all of the packs, but maybe one 5-pack.
there was a 20-pack in Deku Tree. The 10-pack was in back of Silo, or one of them.
Yeah, I don't remember where I got mine. It was just some random chest, I think, where I got the last 5-pack.
Oh,
I could have just bought them when I was reversing, so I wouldn't have lost that much time.
am Zelda going back in time and doing Child Spirit now instead of Bottom of the Well? Mm.
So I'm guessing that those shoes and I guess even the wallets were fairly accessible because Spirit Trial is required. Is that something you guys have noticed with the co-ops?
It doesn't really matter actually, because anything chew related becomes unlogic when you get a bomb bag, because you can just buy them in the child shops.
Oh yeah, that's
Mhm.
right.
That's why, like, there's. I think it actually happened again pretty recently, but the adult side switch in Spirit Temple is in logic with just bomb. 'Cause you can hit. Well, you can technically hit it with a bomb, I think, but it's unbelievably precise. But
This is
you
like
can
frame
just
perfect or something.
Yeah, it's pixel and frame perfect. I think you have to throw from the right spot and on the right frame. But it's you can just buy choose.
Yeah, similar to that Spirit Temple key logic, if you can go back in time and do something silly, the game expects you to do it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like kind of weird. I almost like the actual like stone and medallion dungeons. I didn't touch at all this season. I think it was just Deku and Dodongos, and then the Child Spirit did. I don't
Yeah, it
think
was
I
kind of
entered a
sad that
single one.
Dodongos had absolutely nothing, but what are you gonna do? Everyone's gonna do DC, right?
Yeah, DC with Scrubs is just it's too strong.
I was surprised no one jumped into Jabu just to check the quick scrub there.
Talking
rooms
about
in.
that, Emo Soda in Jabu.
Just using for our
You
win
might
there.
be. Oh yeah, he 4 wars win. Wow.
Oh man, hey, commentator's blessing / curse.
Oh dear. Yeah, now we really see where the seat could go if you don't route it so well as our two runners that already finished it.
Or if the rando bot just happened to put hover boots somewhere else.
The second pair just chilling in Jabu.
Accidentally
Oh, that would be
rolled
amazing
plentiful.
too.
I don't know how he ever goes back and checks that grotto.
Ooh, Dotso just voided out an ice cavern without meaning. Yeah, at this rate, Emo is going to the last location those hovers.
Yeah. Did he just not have storms, or did he just forget they existed?
I think he just forgot them.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been there, but
Well,
he
tragic.
didn't check it.
Yeah, so he I forget how he did it, but I think he did the bomb chew and the waterfall, and then he fell down and checked the hint stone. But I think he did that before GTG.
No, he did it after, and he jumped down to check the waterfall.
Yeah.
And then he just never death warped, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's brutal. I don't even remember where Storms was one of the early songs. I think I got it. Valero,
In the
maybe?
crater,
Yeah.
Yeah, crater.
making it rain in the volcano.
Which makes absolutely no sense.
I mean, there's a little hole at the top. Chat pointing out how quickly these bottom two racers finished this seed, but no one else is finished.
Dotso will be done fairly soon. 10 minutes or so. Actually, he has to do the trials still, huh? Maybe a little
Yeah,
more
depending
than
on how many trials you've done.
Yeah, I don't think he's done any. Well, I mean, the only ones he could have done at this point are light and fire.
Yeah. I feel pretty bad for Imostogo missing out on that grotto.
Yeah, that's just bad luck. Or not remember.
It happens to the best of them.
Yep. Anybody else have any more questions for Mario or Gav?
Yeah, chat. Drop your questions if you have something for them. Silent.
sometimes you just know it's August stuff. And you're the king of sound effects, my dude.
Always.
Well, GG's. I'm gonna get some dinner, I think, and chill for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I think I'll head
Yeah,
out as well. So
GG.
Thanks
GG's,
for
guys.
comms, and I assume there's trackers and all the likes. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, listen
yep.
to that man.
yeah,
Thank you
Good
for
luck
racing.
going. Yeah, good luck going forward in the co-op tourney. Y'all can check that out at the Silver Gauntlets, twitch.tv/the Silver Gauntlets. Gav Roney and Dylan Meeble, and Mr. Mario and Mr. Martin.
Yeah, I hope everyone liked my file names. Dylan won't practice.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that. That was great. I pointed that out before the race.
I couldn't think of any witty file names, so
Fair enough.
All right, night, fellas.
Night.
Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Gentlemen.
GG's.
Yeah, they saying good night. I had too much coffee. And it's almost 4 a.m. and I'm fully awake. God damn it.
Were you expecting this to take longer?
Yep. I mean, I took a nap before the race.
Well, I guess then it might be a good thing that Emo Soda forgot those hover boots. You can stay up with Emo while he finishes the seed.
Oh Lord. Mirror Shield was in the spinning blades room. The first one, not the invisible one.
Yeah, it's either going to be in the next check or in 3 checks from now.
I'm still thinking about ways that Seed could troll other runners. It's so straightforward.
It is a fairly
mean-
straightforward seed.
logically, it's not the straightest forward.
Yeah, logically, you're supposed to go to ice before getting the bomb back. Don't.
Yep. You're not only that, you're supposed to go into the well, get the second strength upgrade to get Riddle's letter. Also, having gone to Adult River to get the
Yeah.
scale.
It's spaghetti
Whole
logic.
big mess.
I
Yeah.
call stuff like that spaghetti logic
Yeah, makes sense to me.
because it's all tangled up and expects you to be at 5 different places at once.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is not OOT online, so just one player per game world.
Actually, I'm still looking forward for my first multi-world game. Haven't done that yet.
May God have mercy on your soul.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I guess maybe it should be may the great fairies have mercy on your soul.
I
So
thought
make
it
sure
was
you check
more.
those. make sure you check those great fairies really quick.
And that's
there is.
go mode for Dotso.
As Datso clears out Ganon's castle and Emo Soda scratches his head, pulls some hair out. I'm gonna go get some water.
All right.
Yeah, sub 3 for Dotso incoming. Oh, what a relief for him.
Actually, I guess it would really depend on how quickly he could get through the trial.
Chap, yeah, this is glitchless game mode. So basically almost every glitch is banned. Thank you, Star, for that rule post. Just going to do this.
Yes, this is Ocarina of Time. Just randomized. Because, yes.
Dog, I heard you like adventure, so we put a bit of a random adventure into your adventure.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Gives you ice arrows at the start of random set. What?
Yeah, I still can't get over my spirit template trauma with the 3 or 4 shields in there.
Oh, Lord.
And my first logical magic on Twin Rover.
That's horrible. Alright, well, Dotso clearing out trials, Emo going back.
Think I still have that seed laying around. Maybe I'll post it in the marketplace.
People pretty much just post absolute crap seeds there, to be honest.
I mean, it wasn't a crap seed, I just played badly.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, I missed out on my hook shot or long shot. Can't remember which I missed out on. Maybe both. So I wasn't able to get to Twin Rover. Full clear spirit, but I can't do that.
Alright, where is Emo headed?
Please, Emo. Do the right thing. Remember that one grotto.
Goron City? No, he's gonna go clear out Crater. Oh Lord, is he gonna go do Fire Temple?
Oh no.
Oh God, there's a Goron tunic. Not link this. Jason, hovers were in the storms scrubs at Gerudo Valley. Yeah, he peeked crate and jumped down to do waterfall without doing the storm scrubs.
Yeah, now we see. Does he do fire? I mean, he found hammer, so maybe it's logical for him to. Oh, it feels so bad.
But I want to know is, where did he find Big Goron sword? I don't remember seeing that.
Oh, me neither. Maybe in Jabu?
That might have been Jabu, yeah. That chat pointing out maybe Hamrocks will get him back to Gerudo Valley. Yeah, Levi, it was pretty jet. Mr. Mario was first with 2 hours.
Actually, do we have any forfeits right now?
I do not know. I do not have the race channel open.
Let me check.
Dotso going through these trials. Oh, 2 forfeits according to Mr. Mario. Dotso going through these trials really quickly.
Yeah, if it's one racer who knows something about these trials, it's Dato.
He's just looking for that other key so he can finish. And he will get it right here in the Zelda Lullaby.
And Emo Soda in fire.
No, that's
Lord.
just not linked this. Oh, that feels so
Yeah.
bad.
Sometimes things like that happen. I mean, basically, Fire Temple is much denser in checks than this one or 3 checks you might remember in Valley.
Yeah, it's just. It makes sense for him. No, since he skipped that, this is pretty checked in location for him. It just feels bad because we know where it's at.
Maybe that early boss key gets him out of here pretty quickly. I don't think so.
Hopefully.
I mean, fire is not required in any way, so.
Ruto's letter was left side of Goron Maze. Hammer was the iceberg piece of heart in Fountain. Mirror was Shadow Temple spinning blades room. And hovers were Song of Storms Valley Grotto. Scrubs.
Yeah, basically, those hovers are the only thing holding him soda back. And when he were there and able to check those scrubs, he seemed to forgot about them.
Yeah, at this point in time, I think he just completely forgot they existed.
And no fountain was closed. Standard behavior.
But Strength 2 was available to get the letter.
Yeah, basically, I think this seed was possible to do even faster than our first two finishes. Not by much, but
No, it couldn't have been much faster.
yeah, it was almost perfect routing on their side.
Why is Dotso still opening chests?
And the thing that did the most for them was just getting that out of logic bomb back in CAC.
Yeah. The bomb back logic is really bad for this seed. Yeah, it makes sense he's autopiloting. Everybody has to have gotten out of logic.
To our restreamer, will those join us for a quick interview after he finished? If so, chat, if you have any questions for him, have them in here.
I have in my notes to ask him about that barren forest hint.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, and full clearing of water temple.
I mean, his water temple clear was super fast, so
Yeah, I know, but it's still water temple is only 4 checks.
yeah.
And we already knew one was ice arrows from hints.
Yeah, that hint. And the autopilot chest.
That's a validation chest. But yeah, I think he's still autopiloting.
Come Dozu, I wanna see nut strats on Ganon.
Been a while since I've seen those. I believe the last time I saw them was on a YouTube VOD of a race where somebody accidentally forgot to store jump slash, so had to use nuts to get first base.
Oh, except that one hit beautiful iron knuckles here.
Yeah, Dotter's doing really well here in the
Let me
And
get something to drink really fast before he finishes.
yeah, and still no third place, right?
Nope.
So at this point, it's gonna be over half an hour between even second and third place.
Ooh.
I mean, that's something you don't see every day. It just goes to the to the talent and efficiency with which Mr. Mario and Gavroni both routed the seed. And as we saw,
Yeah.
they took two completely different routes. Gavroni kind of did an early adult, not as early as Dotso, but way earlier than Mr. Mario. And he even managed to get into go mode ahead of Mr. Mario. But that's just how Zooter goes.
Yeah. As hiding here is pointing out, Freaky Friday races are where that's a lot more likely to happen.
Looks like Imasoda is going to full clear fire.
Oh, deepest fire feels bad, man. Here. No idea, Mario. I missed that check completely. I have no clue. Oh my god, I don't know what happened there. And Dotso with that very nice one cycle on Ganondorf.
Yeah, we all missed BJS since we're interviewing our finishers.
Was it in Adult Spirit? That's phase 1 for Dotso.
Yeah, that's going to show for his breakfast really soon here.
Yeah, Emo's stream has been really wonky tonight. And that's finished for Dotso. And about to deliver the final strike. Oh.
GG's, just before the 3-hour mark here.
Yeah, very impressive by Datso. Very impressive by our first and second place finishers. And that's how the Freaky Fridays go.
Chat, yeah, go for it. Try out the randomizer, watch a few streams, learn about it. You can basically finish the glitchless standard or beginner's logic without any knowledge about the vanilla game. You don't need glitches, you can basically follow the hints and finish one seed.
Hey, GG's.
GG's.
Thank you.
Man, what a ride for you. How are you feeling?
I'm mad.
Yeah,
we can imagine.
My very first question: how'd you feel when you found that forest temple?
I meant to bomb the thing and it missed. That just made me even more mad.
Yeah, that would have saved you a lot of time there.
Yeah.
And then the full clear of water temple.
Yeah, so I kind of got really sidetracked on a lot of stuff because I made a lot of assumptions. The 2 wallets threw me off a lot for no reason, and then I just kind of assumed I needed the song that was on Ocarina.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can see that.
So how did you feel about these settings?
I think they're fine. I've done stuff like this before. This was pretty common in Freaky Friday to just do the trials. Scrubs are new.
Oh, did you know Worst Scrub was turned on?
Yeah, I did. It was in the back of my mind the entire time.
Gavaroni actually checked it.
I was gonna do it in the same child section that I did the well, but then I found the strength, and then Mario finished. So I was like, yeah, it's just on the way to ice, basically.
Wow.
Right. how'd you feel about that completely empty Ganon's castle?
Steal my questions.
Yeah. I don't know. That was weird.
A question I have. I think every one of you learned about that letter pretty early, but you all took your time with checking ice later and getting the letter. So, what were you thinking about leaving ice on the side for so long?
For me, it was that I didn't have a way to get into the river yet. So I could have broken it with the choose. And actually, I still never found my, like, I think you were supposed to get the scale as adult.
Yeah, the logic was grab scale as adult, grab your strength from well, and your strength from one of the other two. I can't remember which one. And
Yeah,
then
somewhere.
go ice. Then go grab your letter, go back child handing letter, then go
Yep.
ice to grab your hammer to go and get your bombs.
Yeah. In either Kakariko or Fire Temple.
Right.
And we had
Stupid Fire
The
Temple.
windmill strength. That's the one.
Yeah, windmill.
and Emo Soda is back in Valley. Please.
Oh, thank God. Hopefully
please.
he checks the scrubs.
Oh yeah, hover boots.
Yeah, he checked the crate and the waterfall, but not the scrubs.
Yeah, that one was mean because not a lot of people know about those.
Yeah.
But he's getting here a bit quicker than we all kind of speculated.
Right. He went into Fire Temple.
Okay, chat.
But he
sorry
never
to
went into
interrupt.
water.
Cheer for Emo Soda for finally doing this check. I'm so glad. really.
Oh yes, Dato. How do you feel you routed?
Poorly. I didn't go to Deku first, therefore poorly.
That
Fair.
sums it up.
Yeah. And then you
The
got the
one
Deku
seed.
way, the one seed, and Deku's way of the hero for your first hook shot.
Yeah.
Well, just a bit more, I think, of were you thinking at all about that Kokiri Forest way of the hero and how it couldn't be the slingshot?
Yeah, it dawned on me like an hour in. Basically, once I did Deku, then I'm like, okay, it's not the slingshot, it's the stupid grotto.
And then
Yeah.
that was Din.
Yeah, then I just had to find the song.
Yeah.
The song was actually hinted. I can't remember where though.
Yeah, but we also saw a slingshot from Andrew as a child. So we saw that and we're like, oh, okay. Something's in Kokiri Forest.
Yep. And then, of course, like, I think I played a seed recently that I was doing like no logic or glitched logic or something with like everything turned on. So the shield in my mind was like, oh, the shield's totally way of the hero.
Yeah.
Like I totally need that for everything.
That was one of my first questions. I was like, wait, is Shop Sanity on?
So where are
Could the
my
Deku Shield be
explosives?
way of the hero? But no go. But as we were kind of talking about earlier, we saw both Mr. Mario and Gavroni, yourself, Yumo Soda, just take completely different routes.
Yeah.
And it worked out for two of you guys, but I think you and Emo Soda kind of put off the bottom of the well longer than the other guys. Of course, your jump into Water Temple wasn't the greatest call.
All the forest.
That was just some shitty luck.
That was. I have to admit, when you found that hint, I was like, okay, now he's gonna rage.
Yeah. But
That was one of those moments of like, okay, I have a hook, strength, and the bow. Let me go to forest. I already know there's not going to be anything in there because the game gave me all the stuff. But let's go anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at that moment I actually said this could be a good call if you need the medallions.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
at that point we didn't know what. We knew "Song of Time" was on Burning Cat because all other songs had been hinted or found, and
Oh,
so
it was
we
on
knew that Toilet was an item.
Oh, it was Bolero. I saw that hint and then didn't write it down. I'm an idiot.
Oh God!
I gotta write your hints down.
Yep.
But as
It was
opposed to that rotten luck with Forest Temple, Gavroni checked the hint outside Hyrule Castle with the Song of Storms, and he found that Gerudo Fortress was barren. He was the only one to find that, and saved him a minute or so.
hey, those 40 nuts were really useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking forward for you doing nut strats at Ganon at that point.
It's too
He's
slow.
like, well, I got these nuts anyway. I might as well use them.
Yeah, Ganon, how about these nuts? I'm sorry, I'm in full-on caffeine and tired at the same time mode.
Fair. I've been there before.
Yeah, you missed the opportunity to call him Datso's nuts instead of D's nuts.
I was thinking you were going for something different at that moment, and I was really scared for a second. Oh, Imusoda getting voided out in the fire trial.
This has
Second
not
time we see that
been
today.
a good seed for emo.
But could have been worse. He could have.
could have
He
been.
could have. He could have put the valley off a little bit longer.
Yeah, and
Well,
fourth place is still in for him, so
How many racers joined at the beginning?
I want to say 12.
Okay.
Something like that.
It's
but
been a while since I've seen trials that I forgot what anything happens.
to be
Yeah.
honest, I really enjoyed your water routing there, even it wasn't necessary.
Yeah, I wanted to do it just to like. I don't know. I've never done that before.
Yeah, swag points for you there.
I think even with the extra movement, it actually does save time because you don't need to wait for the water to rise twice.
So looking at it, there were 12 entrants, and we have 2 forfeits.
Yes, not much in this seed.
Yeah, it was. If you did really well on your routing or made a couple big brain plays, it could have been sub 2 hours.
Definitely.
All right, there we go. Challenge offered up. Anyone who's seen all this after the race, grab the spoiler log, and we should do a Plando race.
Oh, this could be 130 easy.
Datso has issued out the prediction of the challenge of the fastest time.
Like there's nothing hard. You just have to know where everything is.
Yeah, just have to execute.
Yeah, Mr. Mario is saying
Yes,
just
Mario points out,
don't do
don't
DC.
do design.
Yeah, don't do DC. Beeline to the long shot. Go to Deku. Only get the hook shot.
You might get those Pikachus.
No, you go for bombs. Well, you need chews anyway. So I found most of the chew packs. So
Yeah, that was I was thinking because the Spirit Trials in Logic, the game's gonna essentially guarantee you have fairly easy access to either chooser bombs.
You need it has to give you a bump bag because we don't have choosing logic.
Oh, even with Spirit Trial? Okay.
Right,
Yeah,
because
you're
bomb
good to
twos
know.
are never in logic.
yeah, you're meant to buy them or play bowling.
Silly logic.
Well, logic has to assume you're the worst player ever.
No, logic has to assume you're actively sabotaging yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen some pretty bad plays through Zooter Seeds.
Yeah, don't watch me then. I died to
Nah.
Ganon 6 times, okay?
That's nothing. As that's what I said, you'd actually have to be trying to, like bug hunting. You're trying to be actively sabotage yourself.
Was that before or after we changed it so Ganon you respawn right in the fight?
After.
Okay, good.
That was Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
That emo actually doing the vanilla strats here in Water Trial.
I have no clue how to do this puzzle. I just watched him do it, and I have no clue how to do this puzzle.
Feel there. Just as an example, I watched a race, quote unquote, of Super Metroid a while ago, and I just noticed I have no idea how to play that game casually anymore.
I honestly don't think I could play vanilla at this point.
You mean you
The
didn't get?
block pushing would be too slow.
You mean you didn't get X-ray as a child, and then just make your way blindly out of bounds for 10 minutes?
I didn't know you could even do that.
Yeah, I don't think I could ever play Vanilla Zooter again just because all the cutscenes. No, thank you.
And block pushing, slow block pushing.
Oh God.
I'd rather do the Forest Temple block pushing twice than play Vanilla Zooter with all the cutscenes.
Because I will admit, kind of miss Mui.
There's a couple cutscenes that I'd be in favor of re-entering, but not many.
Oh man, he was sort of losing concentration here.
Honestly, I would be in favor of running a seed where I could turn on Twin Rova's cutscene again, just so I stopped getting sniped trying to get up to her.
Actually, fun fact.
Useful cutscenes. You're welcome.
Actually, fun fact about Twin Rova. The first time I played Zelda in English, the Ocarina of Time, was with the randomizer, and I saw the dialogue in that cutscene in English. And when she gets into her second form, I was quite disappointed about that translation there. Because it's what is it? Is it in English? Dynamite, whatever mode thingy.
Yeah.
I don't
Double
know. It's something
dynamite
stupid. I
attack.
never remember. Yeah.
Yeah, in German it's a bad sexual pun.
Sexy
Oh,
thermo
God.
hexy.
Right.
The only thing I know how to say in German, I can't remember the first word. It's Wein and beer or something like that. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
I mean,
What are you saying there? I only understood beer, so that's perfect. Oh, ein
I
Bier.
want beer.
Ein Bier, one beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ich bin ein Berliner.
Basically, that beer sentence is really important over here.
South Park taught me, I is my is right, is müssen die Juicen ausrouten.
Oh God.
What?
Good job.
I actually never
Yay.
watched South Park in German, so
No, it's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
What was that? They
Explanation
killed Penny, those
satisfactory.
bastards.
Ah, sissy, yeah. Pick
I
me the fuck up.
won't translate that sentence on stream. Sorry.
No, yeah. Don't.
That's what Google's for. The episode is Passion of the Jew.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't even want to know now.
No, you like. There's one word in there that you already know what it says. If you
By
know
the
any
way,
history.
back to topic. Wonderful Aaron Knuckles by Emo Soda.
Yeah, that's good.
I think he was the only one who didn't get hit by the axe.
Yes, he is.
Where is the big bronze sword?
He adult spirit.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't
Yep.
touching that with a 10-foot pole.
We all missed it. Chat pointed it out.
Well, I mean,
to be honest,
Yeah.
it's about as long as a 10-foot pole.
I like
Well,
him
Emo
devoted a
entering
big
Ganon.
stabby.
Dwarf.
Ooh.
I mean, pigs and dwarfs, they're like two different species.
Doofenshmirtz. Hey, we have a 5th place finisher.
Hey,
With the snipe.
GG's. By the way, I hear the birds chirping outside. Damn it. What am I doing here? No, having fun.
They're not ducks, are they?
Oh God.
I still want to see the chickens in Kakariko change to ducks one day.
Oh
Please,
Lord.
no.
Still offering to provide the sound effects.
No. Please, make them goose and let them honk.
Only for special GDQ fork.
We're not making another custom fork.
Maybe
By
you're
the
not.
way, since we're getting close to the end here, I'll just want to remind you to follow our lovely runners, our trackers, restreamers, and my fellow comms here.
Yeah, certainly the racers. Without them racing these races, we wouldn't have these races to watch being raced.
I actually followed that.
It's not as complicated as it sounds.
Right, and he says it often enough. Everybody should get it by now. Emo entering phase 2.
Oh yeah. Holy moly.
That was really good, actually.
Yeah.
That was great.
Thank you.
Do
I'll
more.
be here for a couple more minutes.
I mean, I'm working as a vocal coach, but when I have a student calling me about pig squeals, I just say, I don't do them. I have no idea.
Tell him to send me a DM here on Discord.
And Emo about to deliver that final blow.
Yay, bacon!
And we're done. 6th place. GG's.
3:17:04.
So despite kind of
Hey,
missing
congrats,
that,
Emo.
I don't think he's in chat yet. But despite missing those hover boots, he managed to make a pretty good comeback, sub 330.
Definitely. Yeah, Emo Soda is in chat. Do you want to get in here?
Oh, in the chat.
Yeah, he was in the chat, not the voice call.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
So just August does sound effects for 30 minutes.
Every time August does his Here's Ganon, I imagine Jason busting down a door.
Here's Emo Soda.
Hey, GG's, Emo.
Hey, thank you.
So, running through Gerudo Valley, missing that bomb chew set up a couple times and then jumping down to the waterfall. Did you have that Scrubs grotto in the back of your head at that point?
Like I realized it as soon as I dropped down. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I was prioritizing the scrub grottos too, so it's a little fortunate that the hovers happened to be in one too. Like all of the early game, pretty much, I was just going around getting scrubs. But
Yeah,
I was
except
gonna-
for that. It was
Yeah.
beautiful, but that really threw us off.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you missing that scrub really threw us off, and that dip into fire.
Yeah.
Well, you managed to avoid the water temple, unlike our friend Datso here.
Oof.
And forest.
And yep.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron Forest. Yeah. Water Temple. It's not really somewhere I want to go usually. Maybe if Scrub or Skulls were on through dungeons, but even then it's pretty bad still. I thought about it though.
So,
Yeah, thank you.
besides those hovers, how'd you feel about this seed?
It's pretty fun. Felt pretty good about my opener. It was a little weird. I probably should have gone to Kakariko way sooner. But outside of that, the only point at which I was like kinda had no idea what to do was probably before I went to the bottom of the well, but after bottom of the well it seemed pretty linear to me.
Yeah, you and Datsu were kind of in the bottom of the well around the same point, and that was kind of on at the point where Gavroni and Mr. Mario were headed towards the ice cavern or like into Shadow. So a bit later, that was probably a place where you probably should have dipped in a little sooner. At least I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely thought about it. I kind of wanted to limit my age changes mostly, so it's the only reason I really didn't go there too early. I had the early dip into Ganon's. I probably should have stapled Kakariko onto that and then gone to Ganon's, then Child, but I don't know. I didn't want to stay adult too long pretty early in the game because songs are still in the rightful places of the seed, so I just wanted to prioritize songs first and then kind of see where I go from there. But
Yeah.
Hookshot or the Deku Tree was pretty good.
Yeah, the Deku Tree giving you the hook shot was really good. How did you feel about the completely empty Ganon's Castle in Open Rainbow Bridge?
It happens, but yeah, it felt pretty bad. I thought that at least like one item would be there, especially with Fall Trials. It's a really good location early on. I still think it's a good area to kind of clear out. I kind of fell back onto like a co-op opener that you kind of see a lot of the time, and especially for this co-op tourney that's going on. You just go
Yeah.
to Ganon's and then you go to 3 Song because your time of day is all perfect, and decide after that what to do.
Also, you had the 4 scrubs available, so
Yeah, I
mean-
almost forgot.
yeah, everyone did that dip into Ganon's quite early, so
Yeah, getting the rupees in Spirit Trial made me feel pretty big brain. I had exactly enough rupees after that.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
noticed
11
that
or
for
so
sure.
left.
Yeah.
But definitely would be an interesting one to kind of go through on the podcast. If you were to ask my humble opinion, all 4 of you guys on the restream took very different routes. Mr. Mario with a pretty standard 3-song route. Datso went adult pretty early. Gavroni went adult pretty early. but very, very divergent.
That's good to hear. It'll be pretty cool to watch back, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Anyone
What'd you think
who
about
doesn't
these
know,
settings?
Settings. This is kind of the direction in which I think standard probably should go. I don't think all trials every time, because then it's more, along the lines of like 100% pretty much every time. AD is pretty likely. But outside of that, Open Bridge I like a lot. Scrubs I think definitely should be part of standard. I don't know why it's not. And I don't know. I also think Overworld Skulls could add a lot of things. Balance out dungeons a little bit more. I think dungeons are just too powerful in general right now. So I like this little batch of settings. I mostly got off of work early, so I could actually play a Freaky Friday for once. So that was pretty nice.
Oh wow.
Nice. I don't know about those overworld skulls. There's a handful that are kind of pain in the tuchus.
Like the one in Fountain you had to get with silver.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
Top of the tree.
I think randomizer without bad checks though is a little boring, and we see that with standard right now. Like it's just too streamlined, it's too fast, it's too boring for the most part.
Shots fired. Well, if the overworld skulls were on, I'm pretty sure everyone would have seen the Baron Gerudo Fortress outside the castle.
Oof.
Gavroni, the only one to route that in with Song of Storms.
It's a pretty heads up play. I think the hints are definitely better to prioritize unbalanced with this kind of a setup going on.
Gavaroni actually checked worst scrub.
Yeah.
I was a little scared of that, but it's not usually a skull that scrub that I usually get anyway. That and like if trials weren't on, I usually skip the Ganon's BK chest until second trip to Ganon's castle. I don't think it's worth getting. I know it's a Sphere 0 check, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. I actually don't like chickens either, but I just kind of worked into the route pretty well this time.
Oh yeah, worst scrub was eye drops.
Oof. It's a hell of an item to be on there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Luckily, not too many trolls this seed. Didn't really have to dip into hardly any dungeons if you could avoid it.
Yeah, no dungeon was required at all.
Well, besides Shadow.
Yeah,
No boss was required.
Yeah.
Yeah, no boss.
Yeah, I was really hoping the hovers weren't required. So like at that point, I knew I missed him somewhere, or the hammer was pushed more. So I pushed hammer instead of going to areas that I skipped over before. I think because I think my execution this seed was not stellar. It could have been better for sure in a lot of areas. So it was kind of a 50-50 for me, from my perspective at least. I just chose wrong.
I mean, it made sense to do that fire temple at that point for you, since it's much denser in checks.
Yeah, it's slightly better than water temple, so I went there first.
That and we had 2 items in Water Temple hinted, so there was only 2 items you didn't know about.
Right. I only found the river hint, I think.
There was also a hint for ice arrows.
Oh, right, yeah. I think subconsciously I knew about that. Otherwise, maybe I would have pushed a little bit further that way, but it takes a long time to go through, and I don't know. It's very possible though. Like if you're metagaming, it's definitely not a bad call to make. Just a bad dungeon.
Yeah, the ice arrows hint was one of the hints on your way to Zelda.
Yeah, I know I read it. I just I guess I forgot about it.
unless it's something says something important, you can kind of gloss over those ice arrows or bundle of arrows over there. But one hell of a race. As alluded to, the settings are kind of similar to the co-ops settings that are going on Mondays at Twitch TV/The Silver Gauntlets. Go ahead and check that out if you're interested. Make sure you give these racers a follow. Without them racing these races, we wouldn't have these races to watch being raced. And also, there's the Gossip Stone podcast I alluded to earlier. Emo Soda, a part of that. Check that out wherever you find podcasts at. And yeah, more ZSR this week. Tons of good stuff going.
Indeed.
Yeah, thanks so much for the restream. It was fun.
Hey, thanks for racing.
Thank you.
Anybody else have any more questions?
Question, concerns, comments, sound effects?
If not, everything I've got to do now is to thank my fellow commentators here. A lot of fun. Yeah, okay. I just was going to say thanks, Adam, for not torturing me with a like mode or something like that. But
Hey, I like you, so I didn't like mode you.
oh dear. You know what's going on EU tomorrow?
Tomorrow is the NA, and EU is Sunday.
For me, it's tomorrow.
That's right, you're in Germany, so you're already like 2 or 3 a.m.
Actually 4:30.
Oh, Lord. How hopped up on caffeine are you right now?
3 cups of coffee, so okay. Thanks for everyone's watching.
Hey, happy 3.5-hour stream.
What's left to do, I guess, is for a restreamer maybe to decide who we're raiding right now.
Better for him to come in and say goodbye.
Jason, where are you?
Jason!